Hi everyone, thank you for tuning into the Critically Challenged Cast. My name is Jeffrey, the editor guy. I just wanted to remind you to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, as well as hit that notification bell so you know when we post new content. But just in case you don't get that notification, we do upload every Wednesday new content that could either be our current campaign or just some bonus content of us having some fun. I also want to remind you to check in the description for links to our Facebook and Twitter so that you can find the other things that we do other than the podcast. We appreciate every interaction we get, so we hope that you can be included in that. And now, with all that out of the way, we present episode 19 of Desolation.
Yeah, can I get a new copy?
I really want to see the interaction between these two. And how they
I
go.
was looking forward to
That's
that.
gonna be so fucking funny.
Well, I die, and then he dies,
Yeah,
and then we're both dead. Interaction.
there's all of that, mate.
And then we come back as a bunch of decks, party full of deck spells.
Hell yeah. Then we just go
Dude.
through the 9 hells and it's like, oh shit, you came here too?
Yeah.
We're all
And
just
then
gonna be
they fight
rogues
their
and
way
be
out.
invisible the entire
They
time.
fight their way out of hell. It's like, oh shit, we're here. Rip and tear.
You're fucking E1 M1 just blaring through.
That's why I see that going down. Alright, well, I guess we're here now.
Okay, it took
Rip
me a
and
second.
tear.
I was like, I have one.
Alright. So then we'll have Groner do the recap.
Right then. So, it started when I tried to go to this port town, and it was just filled with zombies. Whatever happened here, I clearly missed it. And you know, war against zombies is a fool's errand. They already lost. They're just salty about it. So I set off to the next great war, and I found myself wandering circles in a forest. And I was very lost, and then suddenly that forest turned into a swamp, and everything around me was dead. I clearly missed this war too. So I went to seek out the next war, and it led me to this dwarf human settlement. And they said they have, half orcs, they have bandits, they have hobgoblins, lots of things to fight. So, naturally, I've never fought a hobgoblin, so I wanted to get some. So it was like, where's the nearest hobgoblin problem? And they said, in these mines. So I went in those mines, and some bloke with his hands tied behind his back and his feet waddling said that he got captured. And I said, well, there's a lot of honest work going into getting captured. I don't want it to go to waste. So I made the bloke tell me everything he knows. Well, it looks like he knew a little more than the rest of the dwarves, so they had him go and talk to the king or whatever. So I went and listened, and they said, "No, don't worry, Gronar, we'll get you some companions to go do war with." And I was like, all right, I'll shut up until then. And they did some talking. There was lots of bad things in the mines that we had to solve with our problem solvers. And they gave us a robot, whatever a robot is. A moving statue, I guess, would be a better way to describe it in these times. It was very big and made of, rock and shit. And then I met this dwarf named Rock. Yeah, he was pretty proper. He looked like he was strong. I bet you could take a fisherman or two. And I met his mates. I didn't get to talk to all of them. There was a gnome that didn't really talk to me that much. But they seemed like proper lads, so we traveled together to the mines, and we hit the fan with the shit, basically. We had our big machine. What's a machine? We had our big golem run through the gate. It also set off some traps that nearly killed us, but we got in, and we found a kill box. There were ramparts going in a square pattern behind the gate where there were archers, raining hell on us. So, naturally, Lion, Pig, and I were not in the kill box, only Rock was, and we said, I don't think I really want to go in there. I think they're meaning to kill us. So, we waited a little while until the time was right, and we bum rushed through the gate, through the kill box, out the back, and up the stairs. Pig and I went up one set of stairs, and Lion went up the other. Our goal was to eliminate the archers, but then I caught sight of the general, and I just couldn't help myself. It had to be now and then, because they had an army coming on the way, and if I was going to get my fight, it was going to be now. So I got my ass beat, I did, but I beat his ass proper too. I was able to do my True Strike Channel Smite. That is pretty devastating, and I nearly cut him in whole, but not all the way. He was a little bit left alive, and then he killed me. And then I was back, and then I died. And then I was back, and then I died. But before I knew it, the general was at my feet, and we were surrounded. So we fought our way to each archer and dealt with them. And once that was done, I said, right then, all your elites are dead. Yeah, the fight's over. And you know what they said? They said, hold the line, brave men they are. And they killed me again. And after that, I don't remember anything. I'm actually still asleep.
That was the most accurate rendition of events we've ever had.
Yeah. I tried to do it from only his perspective.
I thoroughly enjoyed that. That was fantastic.
Thanks.
Yeah. It was.
Cool.
So that was pretty much everything that actually happened. All in all, Rock, you're still unconscious in the kill box.
No,
So
I'm
you-
only pretending.
Yes, because you've slowed your heartbeat so much that most creatures think you're actually like part bear.
And Quack, you went to talk with the other
Wait,
alchemist
speaking of, where's the
to
boss was
see
the
if the hobgoblin stuff and like all that mold had any breakthroughs to fall
So-
here in the bleaching.
I guess we'll start with you then.
Okay.
You asked several questions about the bleaching and things like that,
Yes.
and it turns out that mold is just normal kind of brown mold that grows in
Oh.
mines. It is poisonous, but nothing out of the ordinary. They do believe that this bleaching is different than normal, as they had told you in the past, and they think that it contains some kind of a venom or a poison from a creature, but they're not really sure as to what the creature is. But they found like different, almost like elements of some of that would resemble a poison in some of their blood.
Okay.
So, I assume that after you find that, your next instinct was to go and join up with the party, or no?
Let me think. They don't know what creature. Can I try to identify? Like, would I know to see if I would know what the creature would be? Or would it
Sure.
be something that I wouldn't know either?
It's possible you might know what it would be.
What should it go?
What do you have on your sheet?
Life science.
Okay,
I mean,
so
if only life science
Nature.
existed in this one, I would say nature
nature.
would be
Or
a
survival.
close one. Probably
Okay.
not survival.
Probably craft.
Or actually,
Crafting?
occult
Maybe acrobatics. That sounds about
or
right.
nature, I think, are going to be your two best bets.
Performance.
Occult is going to be a better one,
Mm-hmm.
and then nature would be the secondary.
Yeah, I think I'm
I'll
gonna do
do
an acrobatics check.
So I backed with, what do I learn about it?
Yeah.
That's a 26.
So you spend a lot of time analyzing different like vials of blood, looking at them, running through some tests, and you don't really learn anything more than what they told you.
Cool.
Would you like to try to do it in a different method?
I don't know what a different method would
You can do
A
it.
different
Oh,
method
like-
would be to use occult instead.
Oh, okay.
Or
Yeah.
Run
some other
tests that are
skill.
occult
Okay.
based.
I'll do that. I'll do a cold. That's an 8.
You realize that you really don't know very much about the occult. And you're like, is this the right way to set up the experiment? And you got like some weird like bones like hanging around, and you're just like, I don't know, seems kind of occultish. I
Reveal
guess.
yourself.
Yeah. And it doesn't do anything. You're like,
Open
well,
sesame.
fuck it.
I tried.
Oh, I set up all these candles and stuff. I don't know.
Let's see.
Meanwhile, Gronar, no, get up, Gronar, don't die.
Right.
Have,
Well, I'm gonna say this is going on while you guys were basically battling.
Yeah.
have they singled out the poison like from the blood? Like, were they able to extract
No.
anything like
It
that? It's
seems-
just
It
reminiscent.
seems like there's elements of a poison in there,
Okay.
but then there's other things too that they haven't been able to figure out yet.
Oh, okay. All right, y'all. I'll dip.
You
then.
might have a better idea than if you're an expert.
I'm not.
I didn't think you were, but if you for some reason chose
I
those
have
options,
plus 4.
-1,
-3.
-3, nice.
Yeah, maybe
I have a
just-
2 in occultism.
I just rolled bad. I have a 4, but I rolled a 4.
I know tons about the occult. You
Well,
can't kill a
I mean, you
normal.
are there all
At
day,
least an
so I'll let you
intro.
roll again.
Yee.
Gotta have a special weapon, you do.
No. I rolled
That's
a
all
3.
you gotta know. After that, they all cut the same.
Impressive.
Why do these
Is there
candles
a
smell?
10 option in this game?
I think so.
You might just want to do that instead.
Okay, I'll take 10. That's a
Okay.
14.
Yeah, it takes.
So wait, in a cold.
In a cold.
Okay, I thought you were going to be for nature.
Oh, then that's a dirty 20.
Oh,
But
that's
I rolled
okay.
higher
Yeah,
last time.
okay.
Yeah.
Even with taking 10 on the occult and like really studying, what you should do for these things,
Mm-hmm.
you still don't really
I do not
understand
know.
what is going on. You know there's some kind of a magical presence
Mm-hmm.
that's like infusing this and kind of changing it, and most likely like it's a combination of several of these things together causing this effect,
Mm-hmm.
but you're not able to single them out or really understand anything about them.
Okay. That's bullshit. I just rolled 2 crits in a
That's
row.
how it works.
I believe there is.
So you spend most of the day doing this.
Yeah.
What do you want to do after that?
I know that my team is in the mines.
Okay, so you
So
want to start heading towards
I
mines?
want to. I'm assuming that they got the shit beat out of them. So I want to take like
Accurate.
health stuff with me. I think that I used all of my
You did.
health
You
potions.
gave them all.
Can I acquire? No, because I'm using them for the bleaching. Would they have anything that they can provide me that I can take to
You
like?
could ask.
Yeah. Okay.
They might have things available for you. You might have to purchase something. So,
Okay. Okay. I'll ask. What's the guy's name?
I forgot.
Oh, me
Let
too.
me see. I think I wrote it down.
Hello, sir. Do you have any
Long Rock.
healing things that I might be able to use?
Actually, it might be long.
It is Kyle Longrock.
Yeah, it is long run.
He's the
So you go to the all I wrote was no.
Oh, that's
next to
right,
you. I didn't know
Kyle.
alchemist.
I remember the jokes now.
So you go back to Long Rock, who is more or less in control of this. He's the head physician, and he's deep in study, looking at running several different tests at the same
Mhm.
time.
Oh, I'm like, hey, do you have any like equipment for healing that I might be able to use that you're maybe not using?
Those groups of potions over there, they have had no effect. They're like lesser healing potions. So,
Ah, sick.
I mean, it's not really assisting anyone, so you can just go ahead and take them.
Oh, thank you. I grab all of them. How many are there?
I will roll them. There were 6 of them.
Okay, I'll take all 6 and put them in my little thing, and then I'll head over to the caves.
Okay. So this whole time that you spent quite a lot of time running your experiments most of the day, and so during that time frame, the rest of the party had gone into the mines, got the shit beat out of them, but also beat the shit out of other things.
Hell yeah.
So we'll cut back over to you guys. So currently,
I feel like I got the
Everyone.
shit out of me.
The good shit out of you.
I feel like I'm a fan, and I've really been shit.
I guess it's a good time to get up now. Where'd my healing potions go?
yeah, Rocky, you've actually been stable long enough to have recovered enough help to wake up.
Yeah.
So you are awake.
You long rested during our fight.
Wait, I'm healed.
So what do the rest of you guys want to do right now?
Okay.
Ronar is unconscious, stable
Yeah.
but unconscious. I believe you two are still conscious but
Yes.
hurting. Y'all left a large amount of hobgoblins dead.
Okay.
Luno.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna start treating Gronar's wounds because he's
I believe you had already done that.
I did the battlefield medicine.
10
Yeah,
minutes
It's
until then, right?
different.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you can do battle
Well,
medicine and treat wounds right afterwards?
Treat wounds is different from battlefield medicine.
I see. Okay.
Battlefield medicine is the same DC as treat
I
wounds,
see.
but it's different. I believe
Okay.
I can treat wounds.
Dude, I believe you.
Doesn't
Go
treat
for it.
wounds only
Do it.
get rid of like wounded conditions?
No,
But
it also heals.
it does heal them.
I know it does
but
do
treat
that.
But it
wounds
does,
takes
yeah, it gets rid of the wound
treat
condition
wounds
also.
takes 10 minutes.
Yeah,
to
which
do.
is fine.
So yeah, but like that's the
Um,
difference.
And so I don't know if you guys remember, but I said at the end, you guys saw that most of the hobgoblins had pulled
They're
out of this cavern.
Abandon this place.
Yeah, there's like another hole that they dug in
Yes.
the back of the cavern.
Is there anything like left?
Yes,
at
it seemed
the,
like
the
they were
buildings?
in a hurry to get out of here, and
Yeah.
so a lot of like their heavier objects were left, or the objects that were too numerous to pick up were left. There are still like tents and stuff
What'd
like
you
that kind of spread
Max.
around.
Nice.
So you
So
guys
you
can
go
go ahead and take your
26.
time looking through things.
Yeah.
It's completely up to y'all.
First, I'd like to go
Did you
ahead.
take 10 for the expert check?
Yeah, I did the assurance. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
First, I'd like to
So
go ahead
I
and just
maxed
look at
out.
the body
Whoa,
to see if there's
whoa,
anything I
whoa.
can heal myself with. I
What's
guess.
going on?
On the hobgoblins,
Yeah, the ones that we are.
the
That are dead at our
hobgoblins
feet.
they don't carry anything to heal themselves with. Depending on which one you're looking at, they carry an assortment of gear. The warriors they carry long swords, short bows, wooden shields, and they're wearing hide armor. That's why they're so sneaky.
Take some of the.
Their armor's made out of
archers-
hide.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
The archers they carry crossbow and crossbow and short sword, and they're wearing scale mail. And then the general, all he had on him was his glaive, his composite short bow, and the half plate. But you do notice on his glaive that there is a rune inscribed into it. It's one of the weapon proficiency runes.
Oh, this would be good for Rock. Probably.
I think Rock already has one.
So the proficiency it's a +1, right?
Yep.
I might as well just
Okay.
take it then.
But to transfer the rune, you need to have a rune stone
Yeah.
to get it out of there.
Right.
So you should just take the glaive.
I'm gonna
We
take
should
the glaive,
take
yeah.
some
I was
of
gonna
the
guess that you
the
just
short
needed a
bows too.
blood
Custom
bloodline.
I'm gonna go refocus next to the general, and
Okay.
doing so, I
I don't
say
know
a
which
prayer.
better.
I don't know the
Okay.
difference. I don't know.
Lord and
if it's gonna
Iron,
be strong enough.
thank you for the gift of this man's
I
hands.
know you need strength
It
for
was a
this.
glorious fight, and I hope to bring you many more.
You're taking his hands?
Oh my god, are you guys
short
getting
bow.
married?
No. The gift of his hands.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, his
So
actual.
he literally
you have to
shot from
refocus to
Sure,
get your
sure.
focus points back.
Can I-
So
can
that's
I-
what that was.
Can I test the air to see which way the cave draft is going? If it's going towards where the hobgoblins ran off to?
Yeah. So composite,
Making a
you add
survival
your
check?
strength.
Yeah.
Is it your strength or is it half your
She doesn't have
strength?
any
Half
I think it's
your
half your
strength,
strength
So it would have
modifier.
to be probably the short bow.
That's going to be
Well,
a
it won't.
22.
You can have a composite longbow as well,
You-
but not
Oh, I
unless
see.
they
Feel a
drop them
slight
here.
draft
I don't
back
think
towards
it
the
is.
direction.
The
you're
composite longbow is much
Mm.
better, but it's
Well,
more
take gas
unwieldy.
amount.
You have the volley condition with the.
Yeah.
That does.
Volley means you take a -2
That's what I was thinking.
when they're within the
If the-
range.
if the
that's
air goes that
specified.
way,
For
just-
composite, it's 30.
Software over problem. Let's leave.
Gotcha.
Okay,
we
well
can
then,
get quicker.
since there's only like equipment or shit like
Mhm.
off those bodies, I want to go ahead and just like, I guess, go around to the abandoned land.
Okay.
Yeah, start busting
Make
So
down.
you
sure
guys
buildings,
want
I
to
guess,
kind of
the
take your
tents.
time exploring.
Wait.
After the 10 minutes I used to heal Gronar,
Okay.
I'm gonna use it on. I can now do battlefield medicine again on
Okay.
everyone.
I feel a better
Give everyone
idea.
a-
Might be to
Insurance,
tell the other
medicine.
dwarves.
So are you some kind of cleric?
You know. So
I'm going to go tell the guards.
25.
Okay. So
25?
as the rest
Oh,
of
you doing
guys-
each one individually?
Yeah.
Hold on.
17. And then Rock, you get
I got 17.
21.
So
I can do your
as, as you are like tracking down Rock, you see that he's walking back towards like the beginning of the mine, with the intent to go and tell the dwarves that you guys have cleared the mine.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Am I smart enough to know that's his intention?
Well, he said it.
Oh. Oh, Rock.
But
Rock,
is he smart enough to know?
That's his intention.
Rock,
I mean, I don't
hey,
know.
mate, hold on. I don't know if we cleared it.
Yeah, I think we should. I want to investigate the hole first.
We
but
might
once
need to look more that way, but you know, after not being so fucked up.
That was my intention.
Oh, okay.
Get them down here to clean this out.
Oh, right then. As you were.
Also tell them that we might have lost their golem.
Oh,
Yeah, you-
maybe not mention that.
Well, I think if anyone can mention that, it should be Rock.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Golem, you found freedom, and it just kind of
The
ran
golem
away.
kept running down the mine
He
shaft.
passed
to find
doing
the
what he
hobgoblin.
Following orders blindly.
Well,
He died like he lived, melting in acid.
Yeah.
I don't think he lived.
Nope, melting
So,
in acid.
Pig, you are searching through the area.
Yes.
Okay, it's a very large area, and they did leave lots of things behind, so it's going to take a couple hours for you guys to go through it all. And that's with all of you guys kind of going through it at the same time.
how long will it take if, while we're searching, we make sure to look for traps?
I will say it'll take the exact same amount of time.
Okay, good.
I want to go investigate like the hole that they left from more than
More than
material
the materials.
goods.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to because they how big I think is the hole that they left out of.
It's larger than the mining tunnels you guys have been going through. It's
Okay.
probably about 20 foot wide by 30 foot tall.
Wow. Okay. And then so I think we established that it definitely was mined out by the hobgoblins. I guess with whatever
That's what
limited
you assume.
knowledge that I
Should you
know.
ask someone that knows stone cutting?
Well, the guy who knows
Somebody
stone
that's
cutting
lived and
left.
mined their whole
I
life.
know
Yeah, I
all
thought you
sorts
left
of
Someone
things.
that has a feat about
Yeah,
stone
so
cutting.
there's
I mean, you could ask him right now.
Well, I thought he already left. Rock, before you go. Wait, Rock, no.
Oh, yeah.
Rock.
Rock.
Rock, I think before we should give a full analysis on what transpired here. Can you?
Oh, well, they left.
Yeah, but we should look at what they left through.
You're right. We should loot.
They left through that hole.
Right, but we should figure out as much information as this whole to give back to the king.
Well, the
I
hole
want to
is
loot all
about
the arrows I can find.
5 meters
All the
tall,
arrows?
Okay.
Yeah.
And-
Well, I guess how many are there?
Lots.
6
Okay, I'll
meters
take
wide.
like 20.
Okay.
Easy.
Now,
All right, and I'll put it in my backpack.
how
with
did
the
they
other arrows.
carve this hole? I think is what's also important.
Well, gonna go ahead and use my stone cutting feat.
Okay.
Um,
I believe you have to roll like a crafting check or something.
Yeah.
Right? Or what is it?
yeah, it's a crafting check I had to it. So that's it's gonna be a 12.
Nice.
Oh.
I almost crit failed.
Wow. Well, because you do have a feat for it.
I
guess
take
I'll give you
10.
something, and I think you should have just taken a 10. Let's
That's
just-
gonna be a 20.
Alright, so you took 10.
Alright, yeah, so I did, yeah.
Upon first inspection, you were like, well, it's definitely rock.
It's definitely a hole.
And then upon closer
It's
inspection,
definitely rock. Iron rock.
He like squints his
Oh,
eyes.
You
Rock,
realize that
perhaps you
this
should use
seems
this
to be-
hooded lantern that we got.
you realize that this seems to be a naturally formed cave. Like this part was not mined out. It seems to have been naturally carved out over the ages.
What do you guys mean this was mined out? Don't you see all those stalactites and those stalagmites? You'd always get rid of those if you were mining them.
I guess I want to look at the map because I don't think this area was on the map that
It's
we
not.
had originally.
It's not.
Yeah, so either I guess they would have cleared up all the rubble if it was hidden. How deep does it go? Like if I'm using the hooded lantern and I'm just kind of like, all right, how
A
deep
hood
does
lantern
it
gives
go?
you about 30 feet of sight.
Uh-huh.
So you're kind of squinting into the darkness and you're like, yeah, that's pretty dark.
It's pretty dark back
It's
there.
definitely further than 30 feet.
How far did my dwarf see?
Fear not.
You're
Mine, I
sitting
can
in
help
dark
out.
vision.
I have dark
That-
vision.
The cave.
Let everyone else who
It
can
doesn't
actually
go like a
see
straight line
look.
or anything, and it has lots of curves and it goes up and then it goes down. But you can see that it slowly descends for about 45 feet in kind of a
Serpentine.
snaking manner. Yeah, serpentine manner. Until it hits like a sharp left curve.
Okay.
That's
So,
That's pretty deep.
thanks for the help, Rock. Okay, well
Words of
now we
wisdom from
know.
Rock, everyone.
There were how close were the other two mines in relation to this mine? Were they
One
like
was
right
a
next to
level
each other?
above.
Or? Okay,
But around the same region.
right, just
more
directly
vertical.
above.
The
Or more
other
or less.
one is on the same level, but so the way that the Dwarven fortress is built is it's almost built in like a revolving upwards, kind of circular.
A spiral.
Yeah, exactly. And so the third one is further off to the right from where these two are, and about halfway in between them.
Okay. And Rock, you don't see any like mineral deposits or anything over here, right? It's just all pretty. Rock, do you see any mineral deposits and such, or
Do I see any mineral deposits or stuff?
because I don't know. what they look like.
but blacks and grays, like different shades of
We have the lantern.
So within 30 feet, but the roof is like 30, 40 feet.
I don't think they would.
So
Or
you
would be
can
up
make
there.
out, because since you've lived in like mine shafts and things so often, that you can see little like, okay, that might be a vein or something here and there, but you don't know what it is. But there do seem to be minerals around.
Like okay.
Well, I believe my father once told me that all rocks are minerals. So yes.
That's true, but I think we also discussed before that there might be what, adamantine in here?
Adamantine is down here, yeah.
And what else?
But so this cave looks natural, so I don't know if they mined out this section, but it's not on the map. So either like they had to uncover this hole.
Well, we are known for digging too greedily and a bit too deep.
Right. But if it wasn't on the map before, then it was only like a recent discovery.
Or they were withholding information.
Right.
It could be that they discovered this and tried to hold them off. And then maybe the hobgoblins decided, oh, let's break in.
You know, speaking of breaking in, and this is completely unrelated, I think Rock was onto something. I think our best course of action would be to have the dwarves hold this location.
I think that's a good idea too, because then otherwise they might...
Are you sure we do
go
not
back
want to
in.
go down this ominous natural path that keeps going down deeper into the mountain?
The
Which will
issue-
definitely not go anywhere
the
that is
issue
either
with-
under and or dark.
With telling the dwarven leader is they don't have the forces to hold this mine shaft right now. A lot of them are being killed by the bleaching, or at least damaged by the bleaching. That's what Randall told us when he
So,
came back.
just an idea. But you know how the hobgoblins built a wall.
Mm-hmm.
What if the dwarves built a wall facing the other direction?
And made the hobgoblins pay for it.
And
Well, we made the hobgoblins pay for it.
Oh,
You
they'll
know
pay
what?
for it.
Build that wall.
Let's build
so
a
here's
wall.
the thing. From what it sounded like your singer friend said, the bleaching might be because of the hobgoblins themselves.
Mm-hmm.
I think if we spin it that way, we can convince the dwarves that this is a worthy effort. Because from what else I've heard from your party, every time we've went in through here, they reinforced where we've already been. I don't want to go through that kill box again. What if they put another edge on it? Make it a kill fucking pentagon, I don't know.
Yeah, I'd like to at least save our progress here. Otherwise, yes, we would have to go back through this again.
It is
Well, we
annoying when
already
we create
saved
a
our
quick
progress.
save.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
There's a save crystal
In the
right
top
there.
right that says saving.
Yeah.
There's a save crystal like back there.
But
Yeah,
you also
we already
want to
went over
manually
that.
save right now. You can't rely on the quick save.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
You can't save
You always
other
gotta
enemies
save
around.
twice because the first save might not work, guys.
You can only quick save on when you're on the map. So
But yeah,
We
okay.
need some level of forces holding this area, whether it's the dwarves or we make camp here for the night. I prefer it be other men. I've already fought the battle here.
it's true.
Alternatively, if the bleaching is a real issue that we're concerned with. Oh, Gronar, you weren't here. But last time we were in the mines, we found an access to the mountains. Now, the mountains contains harpies, and I want to say wyverns. I don't know if I made that up or
I
not.
think you mean wyverns, lad.
Not
Wyverns. But there's also rumors of some kind of flower or herb that grows on the mountains. Oh, maybe also stone giants live on this mountain.
That's concerning in a good way.
But and I guess whatever root, mineral, flower, herb, whatever has some healing properties that could help solve the bleaching. I don't know in what context. I'm more of an alternative medicine kind of guy.
This is literally a plan.
I hate you so much.
Yeah, it's literally a plant, but it's also like not alternative enough for me. Plants are too mainstream now.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I mean, people
To be
make like
a rude-
poultices and shit. Fuck that.
I think in the Middle Ages, alternative medicine was like actual medicine.
Yeah, because we've done it before. It was just
I'm
like,
more look.
God.
If we can find some leeches somewhere, I think we can fix the bleaching.
Have you heard of
That one guy
ibuprofen?
from the
Yeah.
the village had leeches.
Which one?
The guy from the village had leeches that we destroyed his shop. And by we, I mean Rock.
Did he have
He didn't have leeches.
I think he did.
He did not have leeches.
I would have bought
I
some
would
leeches.
have had some on me.
I swear I asked about leeches.
I might have bought some of those
Yeah, I
leeches.
think he did have them.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Well, we're not going to him ever again.
Well,
I don't
it's
think
not
we're
that
allowed
we're going
to
to. Yeah, we're not allowed to.
I mean, on the plus side, I probably didn't break his leeches. I don't see any. Oh, wait.
You just have like an engorged leech.
Giant leech that's just been dragging
How
around.
did you not?
Oh, no wonder I've been encumbered this whole mission. I've been carrying around this 20-pound
Could
leech.
I make a warfare lore check to see what Gronar thinks the best way to defend this position is?
Sure.
Alright.
I can aid you. What aid is? I have to beat a 10? Mason.
I think you have to beat
I
the
think it's higher than
DC.
that.
Is it? Well, I got a 21.
I'm sure that's
Warfare.
enough.
Okay,
So,
so
you
you
get a
probably
plus-
increase mine by 1, which is good because I
Oh,
rolled
that's
a
right.
13, so that's 14 with the plus 1.
No, that's funny. I should have rolled separately because I got a 21. But it's fine. I'll help you out.
So, Gronar, you and your kind of clan or whatever, right? You guys live in a mountainous area, and so you know that the best way to defend a mountain like mine or tunnel would be to build some kind of a barricade or like a gate or a wall or something, and then position forces on the other side of it that can see over it to deter any enemies from coming through.
You know, dwarves know a lot about rocks and stuff, and so do hobgoblins. I think Rock's right. We need a barricade. We need to take this kill box and put it on the other side.
Well, unfortunately, they broke that kill box, but I think, okay. So now that we've thoroughly investigated this hole, let's
make
go
a
back.
fucking kill octagon to show those
They have
brats.
left us enough materials to probably make some kind of makeshift.
You're right, yeah,
Barricade.
some of the capable dwarves, or even some of the capable humans might.
You have a
convince
mate
them.
that knows crafting, yeah?
Yeah, but she's not really much of a what's the term?
I'm more of the wall guy here.
Oh, well, I mean, if she
she's a
just needs
crafter,
someone
but-
hands-on, the dwarf and I can do that. I just need instruction.
You're right. Yeah,
Alright,
she
so
can
what we're
definitely
gonna do-
instruct.
You see those shields? Those shields help stop me not smash them. If we use the shields and interlock them and put them in front of the hole, those shields will protect us from them hitting through us.
I'm following so far, but who's gonna hold the shields?
The rocks.
No, Rock, you can't hold all of those shields.
You're just one man.
No, not the rock. The rocks.
Huh.
I don't think
I
we're
didn't-
allowed to say the rock on this podcast, man.
I also don't know if I can handle more than one of you, Rock.
But can't you smell that?
All right, I think we definitely can't say that. But also,
Yeah, if
I
Rock
think
ever
we
cooks
should.
food, I'm gonna be like, can I smell what he is cooking?
I also think it is time we should go back to the king and inform him that Rock lost his golem.
I think that you and do you have low light vision?
Yeah, dark vision.
Do you have dark vision?
I have the darkest of vision, mate.
He's got the sight.
I have
Alright,
the
so I think just you
I have the
should
bloody
say-
sight.
I should say.
Only the person without low light vision.
I have a lantern.
So
We have a
are you
lantern
guys
now,
gonna go
so
through the rest of this chamber, or are you guys just gonna head straight back to the door?
I think
We want to
can go
figure
back.
out how to protect this chamber.
Well, I think we have to go back to the.
And I think the necessary step is
We're gonna
go back
split
to
the
Doc.
party.
Okay, so Rock stays here,
Oh, we're gonna die.
and
No. I go talk to the king.
Maybe.
You guys stay here.
Yeah, that's probably for the best, actually.
I agree, but except instead of sending Rock, I don't know. Do you guys have any way of messaging people from a long distance?
Yes, I run fairly quickly.
Oh, you mean my
Well,
cell
moderately
phone?
quickly.
Okay, how about this? We send one person out to go inform the king of what's going on, and at the same time, find your crafting mate, and the rest of us stay here.
okay,
Healing up every 10 minutes, if that's okay with you, mighty cleric.
okay. Well, not a cleric. I think you're
Trust
actually
me, I know a cleric when I see one. It takes one to know one.
okay.
You
Rock.
put your hands on us, and then we feel better.
Well,
How
he's-
do you cast
like his
lay on
feet.
hands
He
without
put his
hands?
feet, yeah, his hands are.
I
Well,
thought- I
no,
thought-
he-
I
Oh, you
thought-
got
the thing
somebody
you
lay
see
on
in
foot
there,
on me.
What are feet but nature's second hands?
Okay, so Rock, do you want to go and tell the king and also
No,
get quick?
champion.
Okay. Rock, be careful from all the traps. I don't know if they reset themselves or.
I'm sure we already got them by.
Do you all hear that? I don't hear rock anymore.
That's concerning. Okay.
You know,
So then I'm gonna continuously heal
Okay.
everyone.
So, Rock, as you are making your way, it takes you about an hour and a half to make your way out of
19.
this mine. And pretty much at like the intersection as you're going out, you see Puck walking on in.
17.
perfect.
Oh, hey, Rock.
That solves one of my problems.
What?
I'm in
Oh,
great
maybe
pain.
heal
Give me
two more times.
more juice.
Oh,
Please.
okay.
Please.
How are you? Well, you know what? You said I have lesser healing potions.
26.
I'm at 22.
26.
Oh, 94.
19.
So here's what I'll do.
I don't know off the top of my head how much lesser healing potions.
I think they just do 1d6.
Let me do a battlefield medic
Okay.
17.
first.
Funny indeed.
I need to find
So,
them first.
while
2,
they're,
3,
You know,
4.
doing that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
What would the rest of you guys like to do?
I'm just chatting to Pig and Lion.
I guess while we're all... Yeah, I guess we'll start searching
Oh,
the
yeah,
area.
yeah.
Oh, no,
Okay,
no,
we'll be
we're
searching
searching.
time then.
Just
good.
we're just
Yeah,
having
I'll be the sentry.
We're not very stealthily.
We're just
Are you
having
standing
friendly
there?
banter.
Yeah,
while
I'll
we're
stand
at
in
it.
front of the
give
camera
you-
because I have dark vision.
I can give
so
you
I'll just
a
be watching.
potion because I can only
And
do
then
battlefield medicine
you
on
two will
one.
start
So I
looking around and
have
stuff.
potions.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're like lesser healing.
So,
No, the
Go
other
ahead
ones are more
and,
fucked up than I am.
make me
Okay,
some
sounds
perception
good.
checks.
Alright.
What?
Make me like
Wait, are they okay? Why are you by
Just
yourself?
give me the
Total?
average. Yeah, maybe 3 total and you
Well.
average of 3.
We found a hole, and so now I have to go get some more dwarves so we can build a wall.
And you said to take the average one?
Yeah, just rough average. You don't have to actually.
Interesting. And the others?
Guess.
Oh, they're watching the
They're
hole.
okay
Like
with you
20,
being
like
the
21,
I think
messenger?
mine is
They told me
21.
to.
Okay.
Or did I
So
tell them?
that's
Yes.
straight up 10.
This was a mutually agreed upon plan.
Plus your perception.
Oh, plus my
Okay.
perception.
Yeah.
I'll just keep going.
So
Watch out. There's still some traps back there that haven't been untriggered.
Oh,
As
yeah,
I
like
walk
the-
away with just a scythe in my back.
Like you like pulled it out because you just didn't stop looking.
yeah, well, no, there's 2 of them. There's one in each cheek.
Alright, so Quake, you carefully make your way towards the rest of the group. While you're doing that, the rest of the group is kind of, searching around this very large cavern, and you, Rock, are making your way towards the lord of this fortress. So I'll start with you guys that are searching the cavern. You guys kind of search it section by section, very methodically. It takes several hours.
Mhm.
It takes like about 4 hours or so. So midway through, Quick joins y'all.
Okay, guys.
Oh, hi.
You
Have
look
we met?
pretty fucked up. Oh, I don't know you.
Oh,
I
I'm
met briefly in
grown
the
up.
King's
I'm
Room.
made to kill things.
Ah, okay. Well, looks like you guys did a good job.
Nice to meet you. And I hold out my finger.
Oh, you too. I have some healing potions if you guys need them. And I just hold out all 6 of the ones that I have.
Oh, cool. Mind if I take one to use for later?
Yeah, go ahead.
Awesome.
Ooh, good idea. Yeah, I'll take one to use for later.
Okay.
So as
So then I'm left with. Are you taking healing potion? Or two?
I'm only missing 13 health, so yeah, might as well.
Okay.
Well, you should save it because Lion's thing is free and we've been here for a few hours.
So then I have.
Yeah, that's
3.
true.
So as you guys are kind of snooping around,
So-
you notice they've left quite a
You want
bit of stuff here. They
Okay.
had anvils and forges, and they had set up a pretty permanent residency here. It looked like, and they just bounced.
Mm-hmm.
And so there's lots of things that were left that seem to be useful. As you guys are
Okay.
kind of searching around, you find several of the armor potency runes.
Oh, shit.
How many?
Wait,
other
what do
than
those do?
those you can add them to your armor, and they give you a +1 to your AC.
Oh, okay.
So you guys find
They also give you a slot for
3.
the property
Do you
room,
wanna take
which
a
we probably won't get until later, but they're
and
things like
these
resistance
are
to
set
lightning
into
and stuff like that.
runestones. So it's not like it's like on armor or anything. Like it's set into a runestone as if they were getting ready to start inscribing it onto armor.
Okay.
Around in that same area, you guys find that there seem to be several bags, and one of them seems to be a lot more like ornate than the others.
I want to search that one.
It's a mimic.
So as you
I'm gonna get
as you
eaten.
go up there, you
Randall would
open it up,
know.
and it's-
Yeah, Randall
No,
would know,
it's
I
just like,
wouldn't.
yeah, alright.
and you open it up, and as you do, and you peer inside of it, it seems much bigger on the inside than the outside.
It's a Mary Poppins bag.
What's
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
blood
the
starts gushing
classic
Please write that
Pathfinder
down.
item.
Very
You know Mary
Poppins.
Poppins. I served with him.
The classic Pathfinder item.
It
The
was
Mary
good
Poppins
stuff.
bag.
Bag of cold holding. A satchel of holding.
What,
So
what is it called that? In
A Mary
Pathfinder?
Poppins
This
of holding.
It's bag of holding.
Is it bag
well,
of holding?
I guess you wouldn't
still?
specifically know what kind of bag of holding it is, but yes, it is a bag of holding.
There's multiple.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's 4 different types, kind of like how there was in Starfinder. So each time that you get like a higher tier type, you can hold more stuff.
Oh,
I'll
okay.
just
Does
chat
anybody
them.
need it?
Put
Need
something
it? 'Cause
down
you
in
don't
there
have
just to
any
make sure it doesn't get destroyed. Gotta make sure this isn't a curse item.
I might as well give it to somebody who.
Well, if you want someone who can carry a lot of weight, I
I can
have
carry a
about
lot of
10
weight, too.
pounds to spare.
I have
Christ.
virtually.
Because I'm bulky as fuck
I
and I
have
took a feat that gives me that shit.
About 1 bulk left.
Oh wait, 10 pounds or 10 bulk?
Oh, 10 bulk.
Okay, yeah, that's like 100 pounds.
You can hold.
Okay, yeah.
Because each
can
bulk
hold
is like
it.
10 pounds.
He's wearing like medium armor.
Or more like
fucking
7.
great
I
sword.
can always
What the
take
fuck?
it because I
Yeah.
can hold like any
Yeah.
stuff that we collect, like materials for whatever.
Oh, yeah,
I guess that would be
Mix
good
in
for
there.
you.
Oh,
Yeah.
can we fit the bear in
I
it?
don't know if you
I
want to
don't know how to put it.
Oh, no.
limited airspace and all
But
that.
there's limited airspace and all that.
Yeah.
But he could be like partially in and partially out.
Yeah, like his little head's peeking up.
All out.
You know, back where I come from, we've seen bags of holding be used for interrogation.
I'll have
They put it over your head and say, right then, you got 7 hours to tell us what you saw, or that's it. And they walk away. They don't actually care for the information, it's more of a scare tactic.
You get the feeling that
It's
7
weird.
hours is like nowhere near the right time frame.
They put water inside of the bag of holding.
Yeah, and then you
And
just
then put it
on
over
their head
their
and
head.
seal it, and all the
Wait,
water.
if you try to put it over their head, wouldn't the water just come out?
No, because you have to think about
You have to put them in upside down, right? You make a seal.
And then,
you put
yeah,
them
Oh, okay. So
side.
you have the bag of holding. You just like lower the.
And then you say, choose Mr. Bond.
Yeah.
The information.
Oh, you gotta lie.
They can't hear you outside the bag of holding because it's a different dimension and everything.
They
So-
start talking and I don't know what they're saying.
You pick up the bag of holding.
Blind.
You pick
You
up the
might as
bag of
well give
holding.
it to,
Okay.
to Quack, yes.
So you guys
Since
continue
you
to kind
do
of search
stuff.
around, and one of the damn, I'm drawing a blank.
Satchels, bags.
Hey, Lion, could you battlefield medicine me one
One
more
of
time?
like the leather
Coin
workers, like huts. You know, they have like a lot of like furs.
Is
and
it
stuff
more
like
than
that.
3?
But they also make
Kinky.
cloaks.
Perfect. Thank
And
you.
Okay.
there seem to
14.
be 2 cloaks that,
Cheers,
that always
mate.
seem to like draw you guys in more so than the other ones.
Okay.
Are they invisibility?
You said there's 2 of them?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess I'll
Or
go
sorry, no,
up to.
there's 1.
Oh, I'll go up to it then.
Okay.
I think we should, before we put
Um,
any of these on, we should definitely have
I
them
kinda wanna
inspected
just
by...
Figure out what
I
it
kind of
is.
want to like, yeah.
what are the chances
I kind of
that
want to
these all
closely
being
inspect
cursed
it
items?
myself first
Okay.
to see
You,
what's so drawing about this this cloak.
What
it
is
looks good as shit, man.
what is that
Damn,
one
it looks
type of
great.
cloak that's like a person that like you can command to do things?
Oh, that's a Doctor Strange's cloak thing.
Oh yeah, that's what
Oh, I was like, what is she talking about? And now I'm thinking about it, I'm like, that's the exact description.
Yeah.
It's like a servant.
Yeah.
Like, really?
Yeah.
There's an actual item
So-
like that?
Yeah, Doctor Strange's
As
cloak.
you,
Just his,
Oh,
just
yeah,
his
that's what
cloak, yeah.
There
I
was
thought you
also,
meant like
Slayer's
Pathfinder. What's that?
as you come to this cloak and start to
Slayer's
kind of
cape.
inspect it, you reach out, like you touch it, and as you interact with it, the cloak goes from this very like vibrant, like red and green patterned cloak to just gray, just slate
Oh,
gray.
I
shit.
think you broke it.
Oh, no.
Did I do something to the color?
Do you
Is it on
not-
my
When I look
hands?
at it,
Can
It's not
I
on your hands.
Can I
don't
go?
know what
Like
to do
all
with
of
this. I will let go of it.
As you let go of it, all the color comes back to it.
I think you broke it.
I'm gonna go and take it
It
off the
doesn't like
rack
you.
and then bring it over to Quack to I
Do
guess
something with
see
it.
what it is or something.
Okay.
Can I do an acrobatics
what?
check to determine?
Kind of check do I
Can
need?
I do an
I
athletic
can do
check?
our
Beat it in a hand wrestling
Yeah,
match.
that's what I'm thinking. Probably.
I guess let me see how you guys are supposed to identify things. I know
Okay.
there's like scrolls that can identify stuff, but I think it might also be.
think
like-
so.
I think that's the
I think
It
Yeah,
just
idea.
yeah.
doesn't like you.
I think it might be. You might be able to do it with crafting, occult, or
I
arcana.
think it might depend.
Crafting and
Let's
arcana
see.
are fun.
Because you can identify alchemy with crafting.
Identify.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So arcana, you can identify magic items.
Okay.
Okay, so then
So
probably.
then it's looking like it's an arcana check.
That's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 32.
Nice.
So-
Shit.
You spend. Does it say time frame in there, Christian?
I'm not seeing it. It just
You
says.
can just identify it.
Yeah, I'm not seeing. I'll look through something.
Anyways,
Is it gonna 2 to 10 items? In this
so
Yeah.
yeah, you can invest in
Oh,
up to 10 items. So whenever you pull the hood up on this cloak, it becomes drab and uninteresting, and you get a +1 bonus to stealth and deception checks to impersonate a forgettable background character, such as a servant. But you take a -1 penalty to diplomacy and intimidation checks. It has an ability it's called Envision that you can activate. It's 2 actions. You do it once per day. And you pull the cloak's hood up and gain the benefits of non-detection for 1 hour or until you pull the hood back down, whichever comes first.
Okay. And is the other cloak the same?
So it wasn't another cloak. It was actually a pair of boots that were sitting on like a rack in a different area.
Okay.
Was that
Oh,
also
yeah.
drawing our attention to, or
Yes.
then I guess I would have taken also that too.
You can't tell the difference between the boots and cloaks. Pig, what the fuck?
Wait,
There's only one cloak over
you
here.
wear both of them.
Yeah.
There's only
So
one.
these,
Are they squeaky boots?
upon first inspection, these seem to just be like sturdy leather boots, and they seem to almost be kind of springy, like they have a lot of cushion in them. But you couldn't really tell much about them. Go ahead and make me another Arcana check.
Boots of Spring Hill Jack.
Ah, the moon shoes.
The moon shoes.
That's 26.
Okay, so takes you a little bit longer to identify this one, about 45 minutes.
Okay.
You realize that when you actually realize that the magics that are involved with these boots seem to enhance your ability to not only move, but the springiness in them also seems to make you jump higher and
Oh
further.
my gosh.
So
Can we
these-
make them PF flyers?
I don't know what those are.
Those are Converse before Converse were famous. They're PF flyers, and their commercials were like PF flyers make you run faster and jump higher.
No, those are the ones that you gotta pump up, right?
No, those are PF
Oh.
flyers.
The ones, the PF5s.
So anyways,
pump up
these are
and-
called
Is that what they're
boots
called?
of
Pumped up
bounding.
kicks?
Yeah.
These are called boots of bounding, and someone needs to be keeping track of all this.
Yeah.
Because I'm not keeping track of this.
I think Christian's ready
You
to
get the
go.
clandestine cloak in there too.
They are, what they do is they give you a +5 item bonus to your speed and a +2 item bonus to athletics checks to high jump and long jump. In addition, when you use the leap action, you can move 5 feet further if you jump horizontally or 3 feet further if you jump vertically.
I think we should give those to
Wait,
Ryan.
That sounds something.
Oh wait, but he has foot wraps.
Now, I'm not really much of a boot kind of guy myself, but
That's okay. You just wear them on your
I mean,
hands.
Well, you know, it would help me navigate
It
around.
would be alright if you wore the boots, your foot wraps would still be in effect.
I'll just wrap
No,
my
no,
wrap
Yeah.
the
Well,
Wrap
yeah.
the boots.
And
over
foot
the
wraps
boots.
are like
No, no.
socks,
Oh,
aren't they?
even
Like,
better,
they're
just
thin.
take off the bottom part of
They're
the shoe
more
so
like-
it's still bare at the
like
bottom.
actual like arm wraps for like
Yeah,
boxers
they're
and
more
stuff.
like wraps.
Oh.
They're not like socks.
So
They're
thick socks.
Sure, we're just saying
they're more to help me not
What
break
are
my
shoes
ankles
are
when
if
I
not
punch
just
someone.
really thick
Really hard
socks?
socks.
With my
I mean
feet.
to ask you, mate, what's the deal with the hands?
Well,
Are you trying to be a two-handed monk?
more like I'm trying to not lose something really. I carry around like a fairly large seed,
Oh,
and I'm trying to
gross.
ensure that no one tries to steal it or I don't drop it by accident. So I
Must
just
be
kinda-
important then.
Very, very much. Yeah, it
See?
might restore all the forests of the world.
Oh,
If-
that's mighty
yeah.
noble.
Go
Thank
ahead
you.
and make me another perception check for searching.
You got this, Quack.
Oh, me.
I mean, all of you guys can.
Yeah, but
What?
Quack's got this.
Okay, Quack,
So
you
once
got
we
your
get rid of your seed,
That's a
restore the
21.
forest, then you can use your hands. What you
15.
say?
See,
50. I like it.
15.
I like it.
Oh. I'm like, how the fuck
50?
did you get 50?
Slightly less impressive.
Yeah, you know, it happens.
Slightly, I think significantly. So, as you two are, as your group is continuing through everything, most of the stuff you guys find is mundane. But you guys do walk into what seems to almost be like a jeweler's tent. There's little bits of jewelry here and there, several rings.
I'm gonna pop out my little glasses that do like the 10 times zoom in.
Okay.
When I'm
Start
examining the
inspecting them?
jewels, yeah.
So there's one ring that seems to kind of draw your attention.
The
Oh
more than
no!
others.
The
It's
one
evil.
ring.
It starts talking to her.
Right? As you put it on, you feel this like
Not
pull
parcel
to
tongue.
somewhere else.
You also feel like you're constantly being watched.
Yeah, at all times.
I turn around.
Put it on just to disappear.
You find a pair of 3 rings, then a pair of 5 rings, then a pair of 7 rings.
I turn around and it's
And then
just
one
it's
is-
just lying
What
grown
should
RPGs
we give
through the
each
door.
sets to?
So,
Perhaps we should give some to the elves.
The dwarves.
dwarves
a
are
man.
man, right?
It looks like the box has one of these rings hidden. It looks like it was made in secret.
Yeah, the one ring to rule them all.
Interesting.
And in the shadow bind them. That's kind of edgy.
Nice. Well,
Hey guys, I put on the ring and then I got stabbed by a ghost.
Where you win?
I don't know where I went,
So-
but everything was all
This ring that
blurry.
you find, it seems to be like a band of silver with a piece that's put on the top, also in silver, but it seems to be like a ram's head. And it seems to emit some kind of like a force.
Ooh,
And it
it's a
almost like
headbutting ring.
resists being like put on.
Goose.
Oh.
Would you like to try to figure out what it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which
a ring of "Don't wear me."
Don't touch me.
Doesn't
That's my
A
purse.
ring of nope.
A ring of warning.
That's kind of a.
Warning,
That's
do not wear
an
this ring.
18. And am I doing an arcana? Okay, so that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's a 32.
So you're able to it takes about half an hour, very similar to kind of how long it took for you to figure out the cloak. And after messing with it for a while, you are able to understand the properties of this ring. It is a ring of the ram, and it has an activated ability that you can do once per minute. You can choose however many actions you want to use, so you can choose 1, 2, or 3 actions whenever you activate it. And the effect is that a ram-shaped blast of force comes out from the ring, slams into one foe you can see within 60 feet. The number of actions you spend to activate this item determines the intensity of the force. The blow deals 2d6 force damage per action spent and pushes the target 5 feet per action spent.
Wow.
The target must succeed a DC 22 Fortitude save. If they critically succeed, they are unaffected by it. If they succeed, they take half damage and they only push half the distance. If they fail, they take full damage and push full distance. If they critically fail, they take double damage and they push twice the distance.
That'll be good if
That's
for
really
someone
good.
who
This is
doesn't
a
have
punchy ring. Does anybody want
doesn't
to
have
punch
You
well,
should
rings.
probably have that. What are you gonna do if someone my size gets in on you?
acid
You
flash?
push them away. Well, you acid blast them when they're right next to you. You're acid blasting yourself.
Yeah, but you get
Well,
a
because
ring.
it's still a ranged. It's still a ranged attack.
because it's someone within
It's
60 feet, right?
It's within
You could
60
get
feet.
smacked for that.
Yeah. So it doesn't matter whether they're
Well,
up,
is
close
it
to
counts as a magical effect? Or
just as long as they're
However,
within 60
you
feet.
could
It
step
is
out of
an
their range,
interactability. So if
blast them
someone
away,
does
and then when they
attack
come back, they can't attack you 3
interact
times.
Oh no, it just within 60
would-
feet. So there's
would
no
attack
like
of opportunity.
not a range in between.
Yeah,
Right,
exactly.
but let's say I'm right on you and I'm a fighter, right? And you try to push me away. What's the first thing I'm gonna do? I'm gonna smack the fuck out of you. So that's why you step back 5 feet. and
You
then do
see, he's
your
gonna
shit.
smack the fuck out of you. See?
Yeah.
Good point. Yeah. Well then, yes. If that's the case, then we should give it to somebody that
Someone who has trouble getting people off of it.
isn't so good at that.
Yeah,
So-
because
After you guys find this, you'll spend the rest of the time
That's a
until
really good
Rock
move,
gets
though.
back, searching the rest of the area. Rock, you have left the mine.
Ah,
You make your way up to the fortress, and you step into the fortress. You go to Theodore, I assume, or
good old
someone else
Theodore.
we're going to try to go to.
there's Theodore, there's the king. Just go straight to the king, Rock.
Just try to just barge into his chambers. Just whatever you want to do.
oh, Theodore, I need to go see the king.
And Theodore's like, no. Guards, stop that man. So the guards block your way from just going straight to the king.
We're not there to stop him.
Nope.
Yeah.
What is your business with his lordship?
There we have.
We killed the hobgoblins, most of them.
That is very good. What do you mean by most of them?
We killed the big one. The little one's kind of ran away.
So, okay, that is acceptable. That is what we thought would happen whenever you killed the hobgoblin leadership.
Yes.
And so they have to flood the area now.
Yes, but we discovered a cave.
I see. So there's another chamber in the cave? Or
I don't know. Well, it's a cave, not a chamber. It goes down. Well, we didn't really want to go all the way down there because it went deep. It went really deep. It went deep enough I couldn't really see down there.
That makes sense as to how the hobgoblins got into it then.
So they told me to come back here because we need some dwarves, maybe some gnomes. Some humans really want to get them by. No, humans aren't getting enough crafting. And we need to build a wall. We need to build a wall so that while we go and search to see where this goes, they don't just come back and invade you guys again.
I see. I will talk to the guard captain about what we should do for defenses in the area.
Oh, thank goodness.
It's going to be a big, beautiful wall.
It might be. I will take his expertise over yours. Anyways, I do believe that means that you have finished your task as you were required. So the king will have to authorize your payment. Well, not your payment, but maybe your payment. We will see how much of the payment you receive. But we will get the payment ready for the rest of your group.
Oh,
Will they be coming back soon?
They're currently awaiting reinforcements.
I see. Well, I will go and speak with Talon immediately.
One more thing about the stone golem you gave us.
Yes.
He fought bravely, but
Did you break it?
they had an acid wizard.
Well, he was tripping balls the whole time.
He looks at you strangely and he goes, hobgoblins are not known for having spellcasters.
Well, you see, when we got there, we got into their kill box. They all had bright red glowing eyes. And then acid came out of nowhere and attacked the stone golem, who bravely, though mindlessly, beat down their gates so that we could continue to attack them and destroy their leadership.
I see. Well, it did accomplish the goal, and it has allowed for us to retake the mine. We will just have to build another golem. Anyways, off with you.
Greed asked for a smaller golem that we can have.
A golem pit.
Do you by chance have any baby golems that you need help?
Anyways, I guess come back with the rest of your group and we will have your payment ready for you.
Okay.
I have a question.
I start running off.
Just sprint out.
Yeah.
So, Talon and Theodore discuss amongst themselves what to do about the situation you described to them. And they begin to send troops and workers into the mine. I assume that you are already gone, so you do not see any of this person to troops into the mine.
Hey, they told me to go get my friends. I'm going to get my friends.
Sure. So you haul ass all the way back. What was the question?
It's about, so do we know actually if the bleaching, I remember somebody said that the hobgoblins were getting orders from somebody else, and that somebody else was the one that started the bleaching or was like making the bleaching happen. But do we know that? Because I don't remember where that information came from.
I don't want to tell you anything out of character.
Okay.
So you can attempt to recall knowledge, but you weren't in the mine for the last session.
That's how I don't know.
But Randall was the one who told us all of that information.
Oh, you're right. You did. Yes, you can go ahead. You can attempt to recall knowledge if you want.
Okay.
Randall also asked us to bring him his instrument.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Sure. You guys did find it.
Okay.
Oh, sick.
Oh wait,
what
it's
seemed
just
to be
a
like
straight roll.
there seemed to be a tent along like the back wall that was set up with a lot of
that plus intelligence.
like cells that was built into the wall, and also like torture devices around it.
I got a 12.
Did we also find like a cool
You
hobgoblin
believe
like
that what you
electric
just
guitar?
said is correct.
Okay.
What did you say?
That somebody was sending the hobgoblins, and they were taking orders from somebody else. And that person was the one that like initiated this bleaching.
So
I see.
as you guys are kind of going, I'd say you guys are about halfway through searching everything, and at this time Rock comes back Rock, you want to tell them what occurred, or you just want to like show up?
All right, so I show up. I run into the middle of them, and I'm. What are they doing?
They're searching throughout this large cavern that has all the materials they left behind, looking for things.
I guess we're searching then. And I'm gonna go start searching.
Hi, Rock. How was your trip?
Oh, that's right. I went on a trip. It was a nice run. Only got these two little sides in my butt.
Why didn't you take them out?
I was running. I was in a hurry.
So you left the mines and came back with the sides still in your butt.
We appreciate your dedication.
You
to
know
the
what?
cause, Rock.
Respect.
Game recognized game.
Real recognize real.
So,
What did the king say, Rock?
Oh, I did not talk to him.
Alright, sounds good. You fucking useless piece of shit.
I did talk to Theodore though.
What did Theodore say?
He was going to pay us.
Okay. Anything
I
else?
forgot that we did this for money.
As if we would do it for
Y'all are getting paid
goodwill.
for this.
He told me to come fetch you guys, so he could pay us.
Oh.
Well, we're watching the hole so nobody comes through. Is somebody gonna come here? That way we can leave?
I would like,
As you run back.
not to have to go through here again.
Possibly. I think he said something about liking the wall idea. He thought that it would be the biggest, the beautifulest, the best, and that we were going to make the hobgoblins pay for it. I think those were his exact words.
Now I saw you drop a D20 on the ground. Is that for something? No.
Okay. If that's the case, they're probably sending people over, so we can wait for them.
We can wait.
I don't know. I've been running this whole time. I think we should keep running.
Well, let's wait. Let's eat up a little bit. Rock, I can heal you from those scythe wounds.
I also
don't
want to
worry.
ask everybody else, like, are we gonna go in this cave? Because based on what I think I know, I think that we have to find who was commanding the hobgoblins to find like the person that started the whole bleaching.
While all this
If they
happens,
are
I'm going
the
to get a
source.
nice little fire started. I'm going to find some cauldron somewhere. I'm going to start
Alright.
cooking up a nice stew
Of what?
Of rocks.
of rocks.
Oh,
Rock stew.
rock stew.
what all are you guys picking up? Like, did you guys pick up anything from? Did you guys pick up any
one of the
armor?
short
Do they
Or
have
anything?
any like
For Quack.
hand crossbows?
They have the
They
short.
did
They
have
have
short
they have
bows.
the crossbows, the full crossbows.
Yeah, they're full crossbows.
That's what the archers have.
I don't think.
That's too big.
None of them really made hand crossbows. They're kind of too
I'll
small.
see if they're.
But
Okay.
they did have some short bows. I don't know.
They have armor and stuff like that too. I don't know if you guys care to pick up any of that. But your bag of holding that was
Oh,
identified.
yeah. Do
You
they
did identify it, right?
We did pick up the glaive
Yeah,
belt.
it can hold up to 50 volt.
50?
Yeah.
Okay, do they have any material? Like any like good material? Don't know what good material is. Just to be honest.
Like alchemic items or.
No, well, like, cause I'm thinking like I can make stuff if you guys like need them. So if you guys like need,
Can you tell me what kind of
weapons-
material specifically you're searching for? Are you searching for like leather type of material, metal material?
Yeah, so it
Wooden
would be like
material?
maybe like scraps of stuff that could be useful. So yeah, like leather, maybe metal. Like if y'all need me to make anything like adjustments or stuff like that. I'm also thinking that if I can't find a hand crossbow, I can probably make one myself.
You definitely
I
can.
don't know how long that would take me though, but I could make
Oh,
one
yeah.
myself. So it'd probably be like wood and metal.
Yeah, you would need some metal for it. But
Yeah.
you can acquire that stuff. Okay, so roll me a perception check.
Okay. Yeah, it's a 13.
13. And you add your perception?
Yeah, I rolled
Wow.
a 3.
Oh, well then.
Okay.
You definitely didn't find any material.
Okay.
Say that much.
No,
Great.
don't look around like that. Look around like this. It's a natural 1. No, I'm serious.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
You do it even worse. You're like, look. If you really want to know how good the material is, you just gotta like shove it in your mouth.
Ow.
And so you kinda
That
chew
is
on
what
it a
he
little
would do.
bit, and you're like, that's iron.
Yeah,
To
so-
be
Like,
fair, Pig would do that without rolling either, so...
Okay, Rock. Well, it looks like you're rock stew, and now it's rock stew because you're making it, right?
And then
Yes.
because there's rocks in it.
Not because there's
not
stones.
because there's rocks in it. Excellent.
No, those are just to balance out the salt.
That's when he finds out he's just actually
It's mainly salt.
adamantine.
Okay. So I guess
I
we'll
literally scraped the salt off the walls. So you guys have searched about half of this cavern now.
Oh shit.
Are you guys putting in, other items and stuff? Are you guys trying to fill up your bag of holding, or?
We
I
might
know
as
that you
well.
guys talked about.
Oh wait, was I able?
Might as well if we.
I don't know about y'all, but I have barely enough gold to buy rations.
I'm gonna start taking some random like swords and shields and shit. I'm gonna start building that damn wall.
I'm gonna assist. Rock, we are both very buff. I can help you carry whatever you
Indeed,
need.
we are the buffest in this group.
Let's get it.
Take
Let's-
the jewelry and sell it.
Let's take those shields and take them over there.
I believe I'm just as buff. I can.
Come on, pig. You can ride on me shoulders.
it's okay.
Was I able to get the ring on after struggling
Yes.
with it? Okay.
Once you understood what it was.
Oh, did you know what it does? I missed that.
Yeah.
The ring
Yeah,
of
the
the ram.
ram.
Yeah,
ring.
So ram ring.
Oh, that's what the ring
Ram,
is.
ram,
Okay.
ram, ranch?
It was
No,
pushing you, that's
right.
I'm gonna be like, I'm
No,
also
that's
super
right.
strong, and I'll use the ring to push some.
Oh no, the barricades!
It just obliterates because you do fucking 6d6 damage to it.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know
It's only
that
one.
was
Wait,
wrong.
wait. This can work. Aim it up there.
You don't even work
true.
per day, right?
Actually, yeah.
Although you might bring the whole cave in, because
Oh.
we're still in the cave.
Rocks fall.
So
Yeah.
you guys fill up, I'm assuming, the rest of your bag of holding with other materials and items and stuff, right?
Yeah, I think
I
we
say
should take some of the jewelry, some of the armor.
How much
the
bulk is the
weapons.
bag of holding when
50.
you're carrying it? When you're carrying it?
Oh, you're carrying it?
Yeah.
I don't
I
think.
think it's negligible.
Yeah, it's
bulk
negligible.
or light.
Yeah, you don't feel it.
Because I know
It's
the
so
backpack
strong,
is 2, but it holds 4,
Yeah.
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 Off the top of my head, I don't know, but I think it's supposed to be negligible. Or it could weigh the
I
same
think
as
it's
a
supposed to
backpack.
be L.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's
you
a bag
guys,
of holding.
well,
You
if
can
it's
put
a
as much stuff
backpack,
as
then
you
it's only
want,
one
but it
bulk.
also feels like it weighs.
Yeah.
It still
It holds
bag.
50 bulk, but you gotta be able to carry it.
The shitty bag of holding.
Yeah, it feels like it still holds all
The bag of
property,
bulk.
but
Hold
you
on,
can
hold on,
everything
hold on.
in it.
I could definitely see the benefit of carrying, instead of just carrying 100
Yeah.
pounds of bulk, just carrying 100 pounds of bulk.
Yeah,
And
and
then
yeah,
drop
that's the
people
good
in
thing.
combat.
Oh,
You
yeah,
still
yeah,
have to
okay.
carry 100
Has
pounds
the
of bulk.
same density as 100 bulk.
Three more physically, I guess, enabled of your group go and start stacking random shit that they find against the other cave.
No,
Our
no,
goal
no.
is
Wait,
to try
so
to
we're
get
not gonna
stuff locked
investigate the
together.
other cave? We're not gonna go
We
in
need
there?
to hold it for now,
Yes,
Quinn.
we need to hold it
Oh,
first.
okay.
We don't have the resources to push through, but we
Got
don't
it.
want them to come and take this area back.
I know how
It's
to
so
pile
funny
trash.
because
I live on the beach.
Pig, Rock, and Godar are all putting stuff up, and my hands are tied. So I'm like, oh wow, you guys got this. Quick, let me help you out.
We'll let you know if
Quack,
we
can
need
you
a
pick
foot,
that up
because
for
you
me?
can't live that.
It's like
I
Quack is
pick
putting
up-
stuff in the
I pick
bag of
up
holding.
a pebble and throw it at his head.
Missile deflection.
Kick it out
I
of the
take
way.
it back. No, just-
Lion, we need you to chop something. Could you axe kick this for us?
Oh, that I can do.
And we're not just randomly stacking, we are constructing.
Oh, you worked?
What, could you lend us your talents in crafting
yeah.
so we can make this
Yeah.
barricade as secure as possible?
Yes.
So you guys are building a barricade with
I just keep
random
getting jewelry.
materials.
I
and
just squeeze
supplies
things in the
and-
middle just to make it more stable so it won't collapse in on itself.
You guys are building this barricade. After about 2 hours, you guys have got the barricade kind of mismatched and put together, and it's maybe 2 feet tall.
It's like one of
Y'all still
those-
going hard at
It's
it.
like one of those stone walls. It's
It's
closed
like
with
random
rocks
shit.
and you don't
Yeah.
understand how it's lasted 500 years.
Yeah.
Right then, let's get to the kill octagon
Wrong.
next.
I understand.
At this point, you guys can start hearing the sound of a lot of footsteps approaching.
Fuck.
Oh, wait, from which direction?
From where you guys came from. So from more where the dwarven fortress is.
Ah.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Oh shit, they took over the Dwarven
Watch
Fortress.
out
They're
for
coming
the
for the Dwarven
traps.
Fortress.
And so as you guys turn around and look over there, you see that there's a contingent of dwarf guards, and behind them there seems to be a couple of people that are carrying schematics almost. They seem to be
We
more
just got in their way with their
engineers or
barricades.
workers. and then like directly following them is a group of about 30 half orcs. And all
Do
the
I
half
recognize
orcs,
them?
You recognize that they're half orcs, nothing else.
But I don't see any. I know. Okay, cool.
Do you say anything?
Pickaxes
You see them?
and
I can
they're
see
carrying
them where I can see
Oh,
like
okay.
building materials and work tools and stuff like that. And
I
as
didn't
the
realize
dwarves-
there were half orcs in this city.
So as
Oh,
the dwarf
see.
guards kind of lead the procession towards you guys, one of the workers kind of gets in front of them and looks at y'all's wall
It is a barricade.
in
I don't want it.
disdain. He almost like sneers as he looks at it, and he kind of looks up at you guys and he says, "What are you doing?"
We were just working with what we had.
My best!
I expect nothing better from a goblin and from a half orc.
We
expect nothing less from a half-orc as you leave.
Why
like
don't we
a
30 of
salad
them
of
blokes
apple.
then?
Because we used them.
Oh,
brother,
right then.
They're just muscles with legs, really.
brother.
After
I am
description.
one dwarf without any tools, with these as my comrades.
I see a big hammer on your back.
Exactly, this hammer's for hitting things.
You could also use it for making things. You are too single-minded.
What? I can?
Please remove yourselves from the area so that the professionals can get to work.
Glad.
All right, everyone
Thanks
roll
for
for
your
combat. We'll get
assistance,
kicked.
mate.
As he then turns around and kind of gives some orders to the guards.
Oh, I wanted to ask him a question.
Oh, okay.
Excuse me, sir.
What?
If the hobgoblins come back and you need help again, how will you reach us? If you wish to do so.
No,
I'm
and you're
sure
gonna
that
wish to do so.
Someone above my pay grade can do that.
Oh, okay,
Oh, okay.
cool. Just wanted to make sure
I'm
you
just
had
here
it
to
figured
build the
out.
fortifications.
Oh, right then. I'll leave you to it.
These guards are just here to man the fortifications.
Of course. That makes sense. It's in the name.
Did you think I was like in charge of the guards?
No, you look like you're in charge of what's happening here. I wanted to know if you were in the know.
I don't know who you are.
That's fine. I don't know who you are. What's the problem?
He's trying to make conversation. You don't have to be a dick about it.
And then he just goes, "Fucking half orcs."
Just trying to make conversations, that's all.
Oh, right then. Let's go.
Alright. Okay. Well, Gronar. Okay, first we should probably give Randall his loot back. We did find it.
Yeah.
For some reason, they left it alone.
Oh, maybe
So-
we can play a song on the way back.
Yes, I shall play a song on the way back.
Oh, God.
I don't know if that's a good idea. Most
Who has a
bard
good?
types seem like they don't
Alright.
want people doing that.
As we are marching
Okay.
back, I shall be
You guys-
playing.
You guys
Probably
like,
performance.
y'all
Oh, yeah,
walking
performance.
back. Yeah, it's a pretty long.
I rolled a
Oh.
22 performance.
Wow.
Yeah, so
He plays.
Oh, we're marching back. We killed
The ants
some.
go marching two by
Two,
two.
hurrah, hurrah. The dwarfs go marching two by two, hurrah.
Rock, watch out for that trap.
Oh shit, I hit another trap. Oh shit, the sluice broke.
The
Man,
The
this is gonna go down
hobgoblins
and
did
strikes
it.
my hobgoblins did. Man, this is gonna be hard to explain to Randall.
It falls and then it cracks.
I'll fix it. I'll the rest
Yeah.
of it.
as you guys are walking
Just
away,
tape
you
it.
kind of overhear how they're talking to the half orcs, and it's very like second class citizen, disrespectful. It's not a good situation for them. They're almost at the point of like slave labor, like indentured servitude, is how they treat these half orcs. And they're yelling at them, and it's not good conditions, is what you
Sick.
notice as they tear down a small little barricade and begin to quarry rocks and build up a much more significant fortification.
No.
Well, if they ever wanted to do
barricade.
something about it, I'm sure my god would lead me here. Until then, let's go.
All right.
They're killing
I'm
Gary
gonna-
the barricade.
I'll pat Gronar on the arm and I'll be like, "I'm sorry, dude. Can I reach your arm?" I'll be like,
I'm 6.5 feet tall,
they're
or
very-
6'8" or something.
They're very feeble-minded here. They don't like him either. Just not a good situation overall. But
They
we gotta
don't
do
like
what
the
we
color
gotta do.
green.
I'm blue.
What's wrong with green? Orcs is green. That's one of the best features.
That's a continuing joke.
So you guys.
You know,
make your
Rock,
way-
you're a lot cooler than these other dwarfs. You come from somewhere else.
Yes.
Makes sense. I'm glad, because I don't think we'd get along if you were like this.
I also come from a mountain. If that's what you mean. Then no,
No, because I think it's also a different continent, isn't it?
We don't
Yeah.
hail from this continent. Rock does not hail from this
Like
continent.
originally or like recently?
Oh no, where do your parents come from?
Both.
I love that.
Yeah, Gabby, that's a recurring joke we have when someone says, I hail from this place, and we're like, you mean like just now or like
I'm
originally?
Like 2 campaigns ago,
Yeah,
I was playing
we
a
keep
dwarf
bringing
and
it
he
up.
was pretty dumb. And so when they asked me where I hail from, I was like, oh, well, I just came from over there.
And they're like, no, like originally.
Oh, well, you know, like I came
where-
from my mother. And they were
where
like,
do your
no.
people
Where
come
were you
from?
born? Oh!
Yeah.
I take him to the hospital.
Yeah, in my family's house. Motherfucker. So anyways, you guys head back up, I assume, to go and get your reward. Or
Yes.
where would you guys like to head to?
Well, should we get a reward? Yeah, might as well
Well,
get
I
a
can't.
reward
I
first.
literally can't afford to eat, so I prefer to get some gold.
Well,
Oh,
either
that's
way,
fine. You had some rock stew.
Oh,
Yeah.
here I pull out like a handful of the jewelry that I took.
Yeah, either way,
Oh,
we do have a
nice.
bunch of the equipment that we found.
What do
back
I do
there
with
we can
these?
sell.
I don't know. You can try to
Sell
sell
it.
it or melt it.
Oh, we don't have that concept in my horde.
Oh, give it to some guy who looks like they're selling things and see if they'll buy it off you.
Oh, how do I force them to take it from
You
me?
don't force them. You just gotta tell them, "I'll give you this for money," and
Right.
then when you feel like it's a good amount of money that you're receiving, you say okay, and then you take their money and give them the.
Okay, and
Alternative-
when does the combat start?
It doesn't. It's
Alternative-
that
Oh.
simple. Yeah.
You know, that seems a lot more efficient than what I'm used to.
Yeah. Well, but if they
You
don't,
want something, you gotta
I
do
will say
combat.
this though: if they take it from you without giving you any money, combat starts immediately.
Exactly. You
All right.
you pretty much already answered your question. You said, "How do we force somebody to take that from you?" Well, you already answered it with force.
Alright, well, I guess after we get our gold, I'll go and do that. That's a good idea.
Oh,
Thank you,
force.
Gwen.
Make sure you get your money.
For sure, for
afterwards.
sure.
Yeah. Yes. Or
And then
take
how much
their
of
money.
this should I not spend on weapons?
This would make it really
Well,
tough.
Well, that's a good question.
Because that's what I did last time. That's why I can't eat. I'm new to this.
You know what?
How much you-
Wait, what are we doing?
Take it
I thought we were going to the
step
king.
by step. We'll get
Well,
your money
you're-
first, and then we'll.
Okay,
we'll do
okay.
the
Sounds
promotion.
good.
We're walking out of the mines now.
Yeah.
We're discussing what we should do after we
Currency
get out.
is a wild concept. It's pretty much faster than war.
Right now, it's get a reward
Way faster than
from the
raids.
king, and then go off, sell our shit that we
Go off.
like.
So this is what the
Did.
party talks about as they're walking through the mines.
We're
and up
trying
the
to
fortress.
introduce
Yeah.
Gronar into
To currency.
currency.
Yeah.
And teach them about economics.
Yeah.
Lion is also really
The
interested in all
Nasdaq
of
is
this.
doing really well.
All of this talk about currency. I was like, wait, you guys have to pay for basic necessities?
Why-
Yeah,
in
you
the
don't just
monastery.
fight for them.
Why do you
What?
not
You
just?
fight for basic?
Wait.
No, you.
As soon
Why don't you just simply?
There's only
eat what
so
you
much
kill?
water.
As soon as he says the monastery, I'm like, we get it. You came from a monastery. You're a monk, okay?
We get it.
I thought you were a cleric.
I thought he was a cleric too.
What? You're not a barbarian?
I thought he was a cleric of that kicking god.
I thought everyone was just a barbarian.
What show
What's
is
a
it where
barbarian?
like
That's
somebody's
what
like
we
I'm
are, I guess.
surrounded by idiots?
Yeah.
It's a show. I can't remember
I
what
don't
show
know.
it
They
is.
probably say that in a lot of shows. Fuck you, I have a -1 intelligence. Nope.
think-
Fuck you, I have a
think he said
-1
that in
intelligence.
Spaceballs. Or no, he said I'm surrounded by assholes.
Yeah, he says I'm surrounded
Yeah.
by assholes and spaceballs.
I think Scar says it in The Lion King.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
He
yeah,
does,
that's
right.
it.
Yeah.
There we go. Look at you, Curtis.
See, you got the movie
I know
game.
things from like 15, 18 years ago.
Once we left,
That's
it was
when
just like
Blockbuster was
we
around,
watched
you said.
12 movies at a time. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lose again.
So you guys have a very in-depth discussion of economics,
Kill me.
trying to have parts of the party have a better grasp on what money is and the concept of money and how to spend money. And you realize that monks are basically vegans, apparently.
Yeah.
They feel they need to talk
you're
about where they
telling
come
me
from every time.
that I
You
can
guys are
try
right.
to
We arrive and it's like the
argue
conversation is
for a lower
I get it.
price?
Supply and
You know
demand
what?
makes sense.
If you I'd be more than happy to take your gold and help you with that.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Sick.
You can add 5 gold, 8 silver, and 5 copper to your sheet.
Quack, you seem smart. You want to just walk off finances?
Wait, can I have the gold?
No.
No.
Ross, I don't know if you're much more able than I am.
But it's shiny. I like shiny
I
things.
didn't know how much money
I like
have.
shiny. I'm a
It's on the other
goblin. It's
He
in my
makes a
blood.
good point.
It's on the top
You guys
of that
are
other sheet.
given entry
Oh, yeah.
into the fortress and directed towards the
He said
room
plus 5 gold.
where Theodore walks out to address you.
8 silver and 5
Yeah,
copper.
it's a thunderstorm.
Nice.
It's Texas.
Texas.
That's what it does.
Yeah.
It's
It's like,
specifically
hey,
our
you want it
area.
to be hot rain today? Well, deal with it.
Here's my
It's
contribution.
specifically
Quack.
because we're
4 silver pieces
Oh,
and
that's right,
6
it's so
copper
refreshing
pieces.
and burning at the same
Anyways.
time.
Rain dancing.
So,
So,
Theodore
here.
he comes out of his little office.
Jinx it.
Hold on.
back to that,
Hold on.
to that like waiting room. He says, "The king has been expecting you. Here is your reward," and he has further information for you. As he hands each of you a rather sizable pouch, which contains 50 gold coins. And then when he gets to rock, he takes out a much, much smaller pouch.
But he got
And he
some.
says, due to the extra work that you had to do, you were able to make more money than what your debts were. This pouch contains 20 gold.
Aww.
I'm not sure, but something tells me 20 is less than 50.
Hey, quick.
It is okay. In time, you may gain wisdom,
Hold on one second.
but not intelligence.
You got 20 gold?
As he directs you guys in.
Can you give 15 of my gold to Rock?
Well,
I promise that we would share the
honestly,
blame for
I'm more
all
of the
of that.
mind we should just hand all of it to Quack. I
To be
mean,
fair, you are
I'm already a
slightly
walking bag of
responsible.
weapons. What else do I need?
But if we hand all our gold to Quack, Quack seems to go
gentlemen.
missing.
Oh,
Lady,
sorry, we should talk about this out of
You
here.
guys can decide who's going to hold on to your money after this.
Yeah.
For now, the king is waiting.
Very well.
As the rain pours.
I just bow as I enter the,
You just stay bowed the whole
I just stay
time?
bowed the whole time.
And as you're bowing to walk past Theodore, he grabs your arm and shoves your chest up and then your back down so you're standing straight.
Oh,
And then he just looks at you and shakes his head.
Okay, I guess this is the dwarven bow. So I just stand awkwardly, straight.
You're straighter than a fucking board.
Just,
People
okay,
ask why you have a stick shoved up your ass.
let's
You're so
go.
straight.
Let's go beat this
So-
dwarf.
So as Theodore leads you guys in, and you're very familiar with, this area now. I don't even want to call it really a throne room, more like a meeting chamber. And as you guys kind of take your customary position in front of the king, he addresses you and he says, "I thank you for everything that you have done for this fortress." That right there.
As the storm goes
Drums in the deep and starting to sound.
that's what that was.
I
I feel like this guy might be Strahd.
But we have had very disturbing reports in the last couple of hours. It seems that the other 2 mine shafts that we asked for you to clear out have started to have more activity in them. It is no longer just kobolds and orcs and possibly wyverns. It seems that when you push the hobgoblins out, they somehow made their way into these mines now. And they're starting to set up and add fortifications here too. But they are not fighting with the others. They seem to be working together. And that is very, very bad. We have never had a force of so many different minor creatures working together like this. It is a very bad omen.
You said the wyverns. You said maybe wyverns. We don't have any confirmation of wyverns, or
Our
okay.
scouts have not given clear confirmation on the weapons.
And of the harpies?
Question.
Harpies do not reside in the mines. At least none of our scouts have seen any. But I have heard reports that there is some kind of a harpy's nest somewhere along the mountain surface in between our fortress and the stone giant's village. What was your question?
You said minor creature. Does that mean that they're very young, or that they they're like us to mine?
Intelligent.
More little. Right?
Ah, like me.
Yes, like you.
Just like
Anyways, you have been given your reward. You will be given the same reward for each additional mine that you clear out. And if you can find out how why all of these creatures are working together and where they are coming from. Clearly, you found that there was another area past what we thought our mine was. They may be coming from a central place among them. Please investigate that and let us know what you find. We would like to end this menace as quickly as possible.
Your lordship, a question if you don't mind.
Yes.
For the fortifications that you're setting up in the mine we just cleared, how will you tell us if there's any emergency about the hobgoblins returning? Or would you even wish to?
I do not see a reason to call upon you unless the situation was dire. But if we needed to reach you, that would probably be a wise thing to set up. Theodore, get a sending stone from the vaults. Theodore bows. He walks out to go and retrieve 2 sending stones that are connected to each other so that he can now contact you.
I'm gonna whisper to Quack. Hey Quack, you often leave our party to do research and stuff. Perhaps it might be better if you also got a sending stone.
Oh.
Maybe I should send my gold with her then.
Can I also get a sender stone? Just because usually I go to do some research while they're doing some.
While they're getting
Whatever
their
sounds
ass
cool.
very
while they're getting their ass kicked.
It's because I'm not here. But yeah, usually go to get more information while they're fighting.
Sending stones are a very simple thing for us dwarves to make. I do not see an issue with having more than one given to you. Should not be a problem.
Thank you.
I will let Theodore know.
Can we all get sending stuff?
Is it on
I
our
think
family
we
plan?
just need-
Yeah.
There is no family plan here. I will not have a family plan with a goblin.
Well, I wouldn't want my family to have sending stones.
Maybe you should put your
My bad. A guild plan, if you will. Quack, who are you gonna put in your top 5?
How much gold did you say we each got?
50.
50,
Oh,
yes.
That's a lot. Nice.
Yeah, quite a bit actually.
Please continue to look into this issue for me, and you will be rewarded for each additional mine that you clear out, and if you can find out wherever they're coming from.
Where are the additional mines, by the way? Because I know we have been going through
I thought
this
they were right next
one,
to each
right?
Would you
Not
like to do a
right.
recall knowledge check rather than
Yes,
asking
there
the
are
same
different
question like the
layers,
third time?
but yeah, there's different layers and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's like a spiral.
never mind then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so
We know where they are.
Don't lower his opinion of goblins more.
We know where they are.
Well, I think
Another question. Oh.
Yes.
Will there be a separate bounty if we go down that scary tunnel that goes into the dark under place?
Depending on what you uncover down there, it is possible, yes. I believe that is where most of their forces are coming from. There must be some kind of intersection down there where it meets up with the other 2 mine shafts.
Oh, I have another question. So the map that we got didn't have this cave on it, but this cave looks like it was naturally formed. Are there any reports of a cave being there before?
Not that I know of, but I do not keep myself apprised of who's mining where and what.
Do you know who we might be able to go to ask about that?
Yes. Theodore should know.
Okay.
He handles many of the administrative duties like that.
Shut up, pig.
But I did also have one question, because you did mention, or you mentioned something about the not knowing where the harpies' origins were coming from, correct?
Yes, we know they're somewhere on the mine. Or
Yes,
somewhere on the mountainside.
because we did go in one direction and find an entrance.
Oh yeah. I have the harpy feathers in my hair.
Yeah, as you can see from our trophies, we have found possibly where they're entering the mines from. It seems to be some kind of mechanism, possibly built by the dwarves, to keep things out, but for whatever reason, it is open.
I do not know why that would be.
We don't either. But I did want to just kind of report that to you, as that does seem to be a source of the monsters currently plaguing your minds.
Thank you. Is there any other questions?
No, your lordship.
Good.
No, I'm good.
You should take him to the clinic.
Me? Okay.
No, I'm just standing up really straight. I'm standing up so straight I can't breathe.
Oh, that's fine. He's a monk. That's normal.
He's a walking
I've
clinic.
told my
Honor.
craftsmen to allow for you to see our better wares. You are now friends of this fortress for what you have done. So please feel free to inquire at the different shops.
I'm gonna lean over to
Cheers.
Pig. To Pig and be like, "We weren't friends before."
I mean, I definitely wasn't.
Oh, you're right. I guess we weren't. Okay.
How was that not clear?
Because he was bowing the whole time. He didn't see the disgust on
It's
all
like
the
sometimes-
faces every time he bowed.
Yeah, it's like sometimes.
The only possible
Oh, wait, did you
friends
say
that
me?
we could have
No,
been
no,
were
something's
you,
Okay, I
me,
couldn't hear.
and Rock immediately fucked things up. And
hey.
you
You know.
immediately took half the blame.
It's like, well,
the king and me
sometimes-
are cool.
Well, sometimes like you
You're
give your
bros.
friends a hard time. So like, I thought he was just razzing.
It's just tough love.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I'm gonna go clear out these mines, jackass. I was like, oh,
You got me. You stupid
get out of
bitch.
here, you fucking disgusting ass goblin. You got me.
Good roast, bro.
You stupid king bastard. And then beats the shit out of you.
Ron,
You
please
got
see
me.
these people out to where Theodore is
Oh, I
waiting.
thought we were leaving already.
We
I
are
didn't
now.
know if they said anything, so
Yeah, okay, yeah, we're gonna turn around and
We're gonna
start.
turn around and leave.
We're gonna turn
usher
around.
you guys out and takes you guys to almost like a conference room. And
Oh no,
They
I
leave you guys
died.
there. A couple minutes later, Theodore comes back and he's holding 2 of the sending stones. And he hands one to Quack, and he would like to have the other one. One with hands.
No, let's give it to Kate or Grona.
I
He
never
puts the
used
other
both
one
my
on the
hands.
table.
I grabbed
He
it.
puts the other one on the table.
I grabbed it.
I never used both my hands.
He looks around at you, at all y'all, and he says, "Please take care of this matter as quickly as you can."
Timothy. No. Theodore.
Yes.
I have a question.
Timothy, don't do
Oh, that's mean. Wait, was that mean? Was that so
See, he's
mean?
just razzing you.
He just thinks you're a person with lots of questions.
He sighs. He goes, "It was not meant in offense. It is just, I run almost a quarter of this fortress,
Huh.
and you guys come to me like I'm your personal servant, and ask me stupid questions like,
Well, do you
"Where is
have
the
an
bathroom?"
assistant?
I'm
And
sorry,
do you
we're
have
Where's
an
not,
the guard at the
we're not
door?
from here. Who are we supposed to go to? You're the only person we know.
You can ask the guards.
Most of the time, they
Wait,
send us your
They
way.
usually say, fuck off, half-orc.
We
Rick.
just-
To be fair, we don't get very many half-orcs that are free.
The other times when they don't rudely talk to us, they just tell us, "Oh, go talk to Theodore. He'll give you the answer."
You
In
thought
some
we were
instances,
friends.
You should come and speak to me.
Theodore,
Wait,
I don't
They're
know.
important matters.
You aren't the whole.
If it is not an important matter, please speak to other people. My time is very, very, very important.
We
I thought you were
apologize,
our tour guide.
Theodore. I don't know if you realize this, but you're actually one of the nicest people in the town. For
Thank
people
you.
like us. Non-dwarves.
Thank you.
What do you mean, people like us?
Anyway.
What
Like
is
us,
your
the non-dwarves.
question?
There
Except for me.
is
City hates
there's
you.
a cave at the end of the tunnel that wasn't marked on the map that was given to
I've been
us.
informed of that.
But this cave
I
is like
Natural.
it's like naturally made. It's not like somebody carved it. I don't know if you know or have had any reports of this in the past, or know how this could have come to be, or anybody that might have information on that.
Well, any time that you dig in a mountain, you run the chance of opening up into a cave. There are many caves that crisscross the mountain. And as you go deeper, you start to reach parts of the Underdark, and those are almost nothing but cave. So it's not uncommon to open up little pockets of caverns, or even extremely large caverns.
So you're saying they could have just dug the wall, not the tunnel itself?
It's very possible.
Are you also saying that that cave might lead into the Underdark?
Possibly. But we are rather high up on the mountain. I find it very unlikely that it would go that deep.
And what do you guys do if it does go to the Underdark?
We seal it.
Maybe we
Is
should
that
just do
something
that,
a party of blokes like
should
us
we
could
do
do,
that?
or do you need special equipment?
I'm gonna pull
I
out.
don't think you guys have the correct crafting and engineering mindset for this.
We don't, but we have lots of muscle and one very ingenious crafter.
Perhaps, but it seems as if the challenge is more with potions.
No,
I see.
I'm the stone guy. You take this massive fuck off hammer, you hit the ceiling, and then you run for it.
Anyways, is that all?
Yes,
I
thank
believe
you
so.
for your time.
Very good. You may see yourselves out.
As we walk out, is like, you know, Rock, I've seen you pull that move first, one time before. The getting out part might be more difficult than you anticipate.
See, that was water. I am not specialized with water.
Ah, okay.
Waters don't swim very well. But if it was rock, if I was running from rock, that I can do.
Rock,
By the
you
way,
run from
mates, I
yourself
got a
off.
question for you. We got 3 striking
That's actually
rings.
why
Does that
I'm out.
sound right?
We have 3 potency runes.
Oh, we didn't find any strike.
I don't think so.
No,
Okay, that's probably the first thing I'm going to buy.
We
Don't
got.
you already have a striking rune?
We have. one
Yes,
that can-
God, I have one on my sword, but if we're going to encounter harpies, I'd like one on my composite longbow.
Wait, I thought we were going to the Underdark.
I'm glad he's not the only one that heard that.
A feeling of like disdain that you don't already have one coming from your mouth. Almost as if like God's like, why would my servant be unprepared for war?
You're right. My apologies. I'll buy one right away.
He's
Are
talking
we
to
still
himself and
talking to
scared.
Theodore?
No, he's
No,
talking
he's
I was talking
He's
to
talking
Curtis
to
and I
God.
was like,
Everybody's
I'm
just
talking to
like
God.
staring at him, man.
Because I mentioned I wanted to buy a striking rune, and Curtis said, don't you already have one? So I talked to God, and I was like, I want on this weapon, but I want one on this weapon.
Then I told that as God gave him a feeling of like disdain for not being prepared for war and not having like all the appropriate equipment ready.
No.
Is he okay?
So I think, well, we need to figure out our next course of action.
Well, we gotta hit the
No.
shops, mate. We just got a shit ton of currency. This is the perfect opportunity for you and me to learn about economies. And we can outfit ourselves with better gear.
We'd also like to sell some of the extra stuff that we found.
Yeah, I gotta go force these men to take these jewels from me.
Okay. Well, I guess that's the next course of action.
Hopefully they accept stuff that is covered in blood
I'm gonna.
and acid.
I don't know
Yeah, it's not all of
if I'm ready to learn more about this economy stuff. I'm gonna go check on the horses, Wink, and Bosco.
Why
why'd
don't you
you-
probably buy some more rations? I'm pretty sure I thought
Yeah. And I guess I can go and
Yeah.
buy some rations and that kind of stuff
I've
for
spent
the
mine.
I
animals.
used my last frog leg in that stew.
Yeah, I'll go buy some rations. and
Did you
stuff for
even
the
give
party.
that out to anybody, or did you just make it and leave it there?
I ate it.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
sounds
ate it.
good.
That's what we ate during our break.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So you go and you check up on Bosco first. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll go check on
It's in
Bosco.
stables, right?
Yeah, I think we left him with the stables with the horses.
Yeah.
Wait.
So he seems to be fine.
Winnie.
You guys have been gone for about a day and a half since y'all dropped him off there. And
Okay.
seems to be alright.
Just Frank Sinatra. What's you guys good?
Yeah,
You guys
it's
haven't
probably,
eaten
like, fever
anyone?
or something, but, like,
Yeah,
other
I'm
than
gonna go
that,
get you guys. You guys haven't like eaten anyone, right?
They kind of look back and forth.
I make sure that I'm talking to Frank and Sinatra.
Yeah. they don't say anything, but they just kind of look at you and then they look to the other one and then they look to the left and they just kind of raise their eyes and like,
Okay, I don't know what that means, but I'm the only one here, so I'm assuming that's good.
We said not to eat people. What did you eat?
You're not there.
I thought we all went.
Oh, I thought I slid off, and
No, I went.
because I don't really care about
I
material
care about
items.
my pet bear.
so when you say that to him, Snatcher looks at you and he goes, have you ever had to eat hay? It's disgusting.
Okay, we might need to
And
go over some
dwarves
procedures.
Don't know how to take care of horses.
We might need to talk
They're
about
so
some
small, They don't
procedures.
ride horses, so they don't know what to do with us.
Actually, that's
It
a
was
good
almost
point.
as bad as the berries you fed us.
That's so mean.
Well, maybe you should feed me
I
berries.
picked food. I didn't think it was bad stuff. I was
Do
just
you think I
picking
wanted to eat
food.
berries every day for a
That's
month?
all we
Even
had.
regular
We
horses.
should,
We
like,
also
target
don't
the
feed horses
hobgoblin
like
corpses.
corpses, like meat.
Regular horses
We
are
should have put all the
carnivorous.
hobgoblin corpses in the
Mimics
bag
are
all
even more carnivorous.
Are horses carnivorous?
Yeah.
All animals are carnivorous, technically.
At some point.
Anyways, we got really
if they have to
hungry.
be.
And the little bear guy looked like he was really hungry too.
So
So we may have given him an arm
Where?
of a half orc.
Oh, okay, that's why it's
no.
not a dwarf.
A half-orc.
Okay.
Yeah, they
We're gonna
had
go
this
over
half
some-
orc guy that came in and changed out the hay every day, and we
Okay.
just kind of.
Did
We'll
he have
go
a
over-
name?
let's try to
We
stick
never
to
really asked. We were
smaller
kinda hungry.
animals.
Okay. Let's go over some procedures when we're gone. You shift into a person. Maybe not one of us specifically, because sometimes we get in trouble.
Maybe the half-orc that you...
Let's give
Kill.
Frank as an option some gold so that they can feed themselves
Oh, actually,
when we're
you know-
gone for an extended
Yeah.
period of time. Do you know how money works?
What is money?
Okay. I think I can explain this to them
You can
while
exchange
you guys
money
go
for
in.
Okay, so while he's trying to explain that, so what you do is you pick a random person,
Hey, I got a
you
new
look
team.
like them,
Nice.
you go up to a
Minus
food
one, so
stall,
17.
you eat all their food, you run away, and then you fat yourself.
Okay,
That's
so
not what he said.
okay, so just go in and order some food, and then just drop this bag of gold,
Not the whole bag.
and then
Right.
just say how this should cover it.
Got it. I will turn into the half orc that we killed, and then we will go somewhere.
Probably best
You
not
don't
to be
know
happy.
what
Maybe
somewhere
not
it is.
half-orc. Yeah, you know.
But we will go there. We will ask for their food, and then we will eat their food, and then we will give them the bag that is in your hand.
Not this bag. We'll give you a separate bag.
I see.
I think they should ask how much of this bag they should use.
Take from it
Because
how
otherwise
much
they
it
can
is.
eat however much they want, and then be like, "Yeah, here you go,
You
piece of
know what?
bread."
Maybe we should just buy food for
I think
them.
yeah, maybe we should just buy food for them.
I think,
I think
we
it's
just have
important that
to
they
rob
also
the,
learn
rob the
about
stalls.
their economy.
I don't think they need to.
Also, if you want to take Bosco with them, because now we have the bag. That
Yeah,
should sit
I'm
in.
The bag is filled right now with
Oh,
armor
it
and
is
weapons.
filled.
No, we need to sell those things
Yeah.
first.
Yeah, that's right.
But
Also, I don't know if it's wise to take Bosco into battle.
Yeah.
Bosco, hide and hold your breath and
Hope the battle doesn't last more than 2
hope
minutes.
the last battle doesn't last more than 10 minutes.
He's dead.
Alright, so
Plunk. Oh no, Bosco.
No. Just keep taking care of Bosco. Pretend he's your hairy child.
Yeah, so let's
we
feed
do enjoy
Bosco.
the bear.
Yep.
Yes.
Does he tell you like funny stories? I don't know if you can understand him or not, though.
We did turn into bears. Which gave us some understanding. And we learned some things. Which made us very sad.
Oh.
Oh.
Such as?
Such as
no,
apparently
no.
his mother was beaten almost to death before his eyes.
Wow.
I healed her.
I would have rather.
Such
That is
tragedy.
somewhat nice, but it did not
Didn't you
did not
start
fix
it?
it.
Who started
It
the
was already
bonfire?
started.
There's a lot of stuff.
A
A lot of things are going on at one
Like
time. A lot of things are going on at one time. We
Well,
tried to
anyways,
feed the mom.
We will now be taking care of Bosco.
Then I got
No
scared.
one will beat Bosco. will
We don't
make sure.
beat Bosco. We love Bosco.
No one beats Bosco.
Yeah.
Randall will be very pleased to hear that, but he can't.
He's like somewhere.
Thank you, Frank and Sinatra.
Oh yeah, we need to go
Alright,
get
let's go
Randall
get some
some-
food. I'll pick
We're
up
gonna
Bosco
go-
and get him
Please
a
bring
mission.
us lots of dried meats.
Okay, sounds good. We'll
You
go
can put them in
shopping
the
right
saddlebag.
now. And we'll bring it back to you guys. Does Bosco have any specific requests?
Also
No.
dried meats.
Okay.
Dried
Dried
meats and fish would be fine.
Okay, sounds good.
Have you seen Randall anywhere, by the way?
Which one is that?
The one that sings.
The one that sings? You have his lute?
That one. No. I'm kind of locked in a stable, as you can see. It is very hard to see anyone else.
You can't see anybody just like passing by the inn or something?
I mean, It's walled in front of me.
Okay, I got you.
I have a little place for my head to come out.
Sure, it's not like a parking garage. I mean, a stable garage or something. That's kind of like that.
No. The dwarves don't have enough animals for that to be a thing.
Yeah, that's fair.
What about some contraption that
Also,
it's like a long
we
tower?
are extremely bored here. You said that you would be back very quickly, and that was a lie.
Did we?
Well, we're kind of busy with
At least
almost
in the human
dying.
settlement, we could walk around. But here, it is harder.
I mean,
We've never really seen that many dwarves. We don't really know how they act.
you can change into
Let's
Let's bring them with us.
Bring us games.
bring you
Bring us
games.
things to do, like board games.
Do you know how to play board games?
No,
Well, they come
but
with
like
instructions.
I've heard of people talking about
Can
them.
you-
It sounds like
Oh, okay. Well, there is this
We
one
don't
called
prefer to fight with us.
Mysterium.
No.
No cheating, Jeff.
And Monster
There's
Yeah,
dragon
we
Madness.
can
chess.
get them a Rubik's Cube.
No.
Let's see how
A
long it
Rubik's
takes.
Cube. That sounds like a magic
I'm
item.
just saying.
This
Let's
puzzle
see
was
how long it
crafted
takes
by
them
wizards.
to-
Yeah. If you align all the squares.
You open a portal to hell in which arcane knowledge will surge.
It's true.
Please hurry back with the food. I'm very hungry.
And games. Of course.
Food is more important right now.
Yes, of
I have
course.
not kept track of
At
like
this
any
point, I was
rations.
waiting for another half work.
Well, that's okay. That's why we have Christian.
Another one to come
Another
by?
half work.
Oh, I didn't
There's
go
one
by.
right there, but I guess.
Oh, I'm
you
not
should
there.
run. Oh, you're not there.
No,
with them?
I didn't
okay.
go to the horses.
No, it's only.
I'm in the market, so
Bruno doesn't know
whatever.
about the
Fair.
horses yet.
Brenna's never met a horse.
Okay, well, I guess we'll go to the
Not
market
one like these.
and keep an eye out for Randall, just in case.
So you guys know that last time, Randall said he was going to go back to the inn. And the stables are attached to the inn.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
I'll
So the
go.
market is like 3 levels down from where the inn is.
Yeah, I'll go and.
So I would suggest you guys go to the inn.
That's why
I'll
I
go,
asked.
I'll go to the inn. I'll
That's
go
why
to
I
the inn.
asked if they saw
Yeah.
anybody pass by the inn, because I was like,
But the
well,
inns are closed.
the inn's right
Yeah,
there.
it's closed
but
off.
yeah.
I will go into the end and start singing so I can find Randall.
Please roll me a performance check.
Okay.
Please roll high again.
Also, the lesser healing potions do 1d8. I just looked it up.
That is
Oh,
that
that's
a
so
6
high.
or 9?
It's a 9.
That's 13.
So Randall, you hear terrible,
Randall, where are you?
and it is just such an assault to your ears. Like it is nails on a chalkboard kind of a noise to you.
I've
I
got
bust
you,
open the door right
Randall.
downstairs and I say, "Good heavens, is that my loot? Rock, stop playing
Oh,
that!"
yes, here you go, friend.
Thank you so much, Rock.
I was just stimulating you.
Well, I'm glad I could enlighten you to such a degree, but you know,
It
us
was
bards, we
beautiful
prefer
and
no one touch our equipment. It really was, but next time you should just try singing or your own loot.
My own loot. You're right. I should make that my own loot. Thank you. Thank you,
No,
Randall.
wait! Come on, man!
A token to remember you by, Randall. Give me that.
As I
You
understand,
forcibly take it from him?
Oh no! If he shows resistance, I'll stop.
Oh, please let me keep it.
Oh, okay.
How else am I to make money? I mean, I have magic abilities, but no one will pay for those.
Oh yeah.
I
I feel
have
like
this degree.
I feel like we should have brought you with us when we got paid.
You got
Oh, well.
paid?
See you, Randall.
I still have broken ribs.
Yeah, well,
Well, thanks for coming by, Rock.
I give Rock.
Hold on,
15
hold on,
gold.
hold on. So as you obtain your loot, Randall, a guardsman walks in carrying a pouch, and he looks around and he looks at Lion, and then he looks at you, Randall, and he looks back at Lion, and he like opens up this little note that he has and reads it again. He's looking between both of y'all, and you know what I'm saying? Damn it! Why do all you humans look the same? Okay, which one of y'all is Randall?
I'm Randall.
You're Randall?
That's right.
Okay. Theodore said that we owed you this pouch.
Oh,
He handed it to you.
thanks. I looked inside of it. What was it?
There's 50 gold.
Oh, cool.
I'm
He
gonna-
writes it down on his character sheet.
Sure.
Yeah, and then
He can use that to go get his ribs fixed.
I'm in the end, so I was like, I'm not going to the shop. So I was like, all right, Randall, let's get working on those ribs. Your key is an
Thanks.
amazing ability to heal your broken ribs.
Oh,
You don't have any leeches, do you? You can also get rid of all that bad blood.
So the
I
market
think so.
where Gronar is?
Yeah.
Okay, so
I'm also concerned about how he is.
Me and my
selling
42 gold.
things.
Yeah. So Grogar's got a pretty good head start now. Got half an hour.
He's tracked down who the jewelryman was.
Sounds
Okay,
like a deal.
so
And he's at the kiosk or whatever.
okay, so you walk into the little carved out alcove that is a jewelry shop. And can I ask why you chose a jewelry shop specifically?
Because I have jewelry I want to sell.
That's right, you were hitting like a random grouping
Yeah.
of jewelry. Okay, so you walk in and you're just kind of carrying a fistful of jewelry.
Yeah, I'm like, right then. You're the jewelry man.
Dwarf looks up at you and goes, yes? Did your master send you
Is
for
he
something?
sitting at like a counter?
Yeah, he's standing behind the counter.
I go and put the jewelry on the counter and I lean in. I'm super intimidating. I say, "You're gonna buy this from me."
Roll me an intimidation.
He's got good intimidation. That's
We're gonna buy these.
That's his whole thing.
29.
What was it?
29.
If you're attempting to coerce him, please give me
You're gonna buy this.
I need my
material.
A combat I didn't initiate.
I need
And
to see what they
And
have.
someone I'm not responsible for.
Oh yeah, you're not responsible. Oh, none of us are responsible for him. This is fine.
Real quick, while Curtis is leaving, I think. Oh, you already have your proficiency, so we'll give one of the armor ones. You wear. Yeah, you have,
I do wear armor. I will take the proficiency.
Yeah, so that's a
I will
plus 1 to your
smack
AC.
that on there.
We'll give one to Quack. That's plus 1 to your AC.
For applying them, you guys are going to have to do, I believe it's a crafting check. Or
We
something.
have stones.
Yeah, the runestones, but to transfer the rune,
3 of them, right?
and
We
it
have
takes
3,
time.
yeah. Do you want the other one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You need like an appropriate
So then you
station.
can have
and
the
take some
other
time.
All right,
Okay,
so
then we
I will
can
attempt to
wait
go
for,
add the
like,
runes to
attachment.
my armor.
Should we really be giving them to? Because I'm thinking, right? Because if we give them to Quack is always behind.
You can't stack them though.
Right. Wait, but does Ronar have one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, he does.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have one?
Do you have one?
I have one, but I don't. I feel like I don't need one. I already have really high AC, and I'd rather Quack have
You
one.
should anyway because it's.
I'll get one eventually.
Yeah, you're in
but-
the
yeah.
front too, most of the
Because-
Right, but I still
That's why I'm
have.
saying it's not as.
I
Even
think it
with-
should
Yeah, and I
be you, me, and
usually
Jeff.
don't get
Even
hit.
with
It's not really as much.
I
of a
agree, it should
priority
be
to give it to
you,
Quack because
Reed,
she's
and
always
Jeff.
behind and away from
see,
the combat.
yeah, because I have a
Quack
bunch of
never gets
stuff
hit.
that-
Yeah, I don't.
And if she does, she has to bring in the brand.
Yeah.
She's the Green Lantern
one
now.
hit,
Yeah,
but
the problem is Quack.
So
Basically,
normally
always
whenever you
gets
try to
crit,
coerce
and
someone,
the plus
you have to
one
be in a conversation with
does
them for
help.
10 minutes. That's how the
Well, I'm not trying to coerce them. I'm just thinking that's how currency works.
Yeah, I know, but it's coming off as more or less of like a
Oh, I see.
coerce because you get like really up close to him. You're talking very threatening and shit.
Yeah.
So,
How about we just go for demoralize?
Oh my God.
Yeah, because what's your AC right now? Quack?
demoralize them. Oh, okay, yeah, I will.
It's 21.
He's on my money. It's leaving.
No,
It's like,
22.
oh, I guess I'll buy it
22.
from you.
It's 22. Yeah, so I think it'll help more if you have it. Because I basically get a plus 1 when I enter my stance anyway.
Well, yeah, because you have like
So-
what, up to a max of 28.
What is it?
Yeah, I get a 28
You don't have diplomacy, do
against
you?
1 hit. So
But then, I mean, you could have that like.
No,
as
I have
a-
4
Yeah, I mean,
diplomacy.
for what
Plus
you're
one, you get
calling
29.
for, coercion is the only thing that makes sense.
Okay.
And you're
we'll come back.
usually-
We'll come back. We can get another room somewhere else.
Okay.
What'd you roll?
I rolled
Or
a
you can
29.
just buy
You
another
rolled 29.
Yeah.
You critically
Yeah.
succeed on coercing. He,
That's
I
enough.
do have your money.
the dwarf
Yeah.
merchant, he takes a step back and goes, yes, right away, sir. I'll buy those for you. How much do you want for it?
The going rate. Nothing more, nothing less.
Okay.
No! I'm nothing.
Let me look at what they are, and I'll get it for you right now. Just please, just wait right there. It'll take a couple minutes to figure out what it is. Okay.
Not a problem, but be
Okay.
snappy.
So he moves his current project out of the
Not
way
a
and
problem.
starts to, like,
Take your time.
yeah, I'll see that.
realize what it is.
I've got nowhere better to be. You're doing a fine job here.
He's like sweating profusely, and he's like trying to like go through them as quick as possible. He's just scanning it, and like he's got his little jewelers going on to see what they are. After looking through them, there's really nothing in here about jewelry, which is kind of weird. D&D always had like a lot of like sections about how much
You said you wanted
different
to
jewelry was
clean
like
this
worth
up,
and
right?
crap.
Yes,
Yeah.
Let's find out.
Oh,
and it's
well,
on me.
I will roll a D100. That's what you will get for it.
Alright.
I guess I will put the hood up.
Actually, you'll get a little bit more than that because
For a town.
you're intimidated as fuck out of him.
At least until we know.
Even though you said the going rate, he doesn't believe that. So he is willing to give you 80 gold for it.
No,
Okay.
too much. Too much.
Are you sure that's right? That seems like a lot.
I mean, yeah, no, that's is that gonna make you happy? Will that make you happy if I give that to you?
Yeah, I mean, this is the best currency exchange I've ever had.
It's just, I love how he's just like naturally threatening with a really good guy.
I have the
Oh, no, I'm just saying, like, he wants
This
to.
is the first time. It's like, this is the first time I haven't had to kill someone.
I'll get it for you right now, sir. Please just let me go get my money. It's in the back. Just,
Sure,
please
sure.
just hold on.
Yeah.
This is a very pleasurable experience. I will patronize this establishment again later.
He goes in the back and starts like fiddling with the lock, and like his hands are trembling so much that he like fucks up the combination, and he's just.
Those locks are a slippery one.
And he finally gets it. He starts counting it out, and like his hands are trembling.
Just walk behind him, just place your hand
Everything
up.
all right?
Like me, just putting a 5-star on the fantasy.
Everything's great, sir. I'll be done in just a moment.
Oh,
Sorry,
okay.
it's taking so long. Please don't hurt me.
No worries.
I do not think hurting is part of normal
Oh,
commerce.
thank you so much. This was the best service I've ever received.
I'm so glad it is.
I didn't even have to kill anyone.
I'm glad you didn't have to kill me.
Yeah, you're right. This currency is very efficient. All right then. On my way I am. See ya.
Oh, thank God.
You just hear him.
Walking out the door.
As you leave, he sits on a bench and he just goes, "Oh fuck!"
He's like covered with all these like really nice armors and everything, or jewelry and everything too. Just
Almost died. Whose half was that?
He's gonna be like I had a near-death experience, but like it wasn't a fucking near-death experience at all.
to him was a near death
My
experience,
perspective on life is
but to
changed.
Gronar it was just Tuesday.
Oh fuck! Who owns that half orc? I must speak with them. They need to control their half orc better. That was a most horrible transaction.
So Gronar is then going to look for a striking rune. So he's going to ask around who makes those.
Can you describe to me how you ask around?
Oi, lad! You know where I can find one of those striking
Are
runes?
you going to be using the thing for gathering information?
What is that? Oh, society?
I don't know if it's society. It's in the skills.
I think
It's a thing.
I think it's diplomacy, but I think there's a feat to make it society.
For what?
Oh.
For gathering information.
Oh yeah, I think it's called street knowledge.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is diplomacy.
Okay.
So, please go ahead and roll me a diplomacy check for gathering information, and
Alright.
then describe to or like say what
11.
you're going to be saying to people like as you're asking for it.
11.
Okay.
Oi, you, short one. You know where I can find one of the magic runes to make my weapon hit better?
There's like a guard that's just patrolling. He kind of stops and looks around a little. Half orc, are you speaking to me?
Yeah.
Okay. What was the question?
You know where I can find a striking rune?
Yes, the blacksmiths should be able to transfer a striking rune onto your weapon. Shouldn't be a problem.
Perfect. Do they also make them?
That would be our runesmiths,
Mm.
but they are set up in the same area as the blacksmiths.
Perfect. Could you point me to that direction?
Yes, they are just a little further down that direction, further along the curve of the craftsman district. They're all grouped together. I believe we have 5 or 6 different blacksmiths. They each specialize in something different. And we don't have as many runesmiths. Many of them got sick.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
It is quite unfortunate. Any day, or anyway, good day.
Alright, right then. Cheers, mate. and I head out.
Good. So, in the time that it took for you to gather that information, the rest of the party has kind of caught up to where you are down there. And they spotted you talking to that guard.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to just follow Gronar, or what would the rest of you
Well,
like
I
to
still
do?
have some jewelry that I need to sell.
Okay.
I shall help you sell it.
So we'll catch up to Gronar and be like, oh hey Gronar.
Oh, hey, quick, I sold your jewelry.
Oh, you did? How did that go?
Good, I asked him for the going rate, and he gave me 80 gold.
Do I know? Like, do I have an idea of whether that's good?
Roll me a crafting check, and then roll me a society check.
That's a lot of shinies.
Okay, that's a 17 for crafting, and for society, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So 17 and 21
What do
for
you add to your crafting?
crafting 14.
So you rolled 3?
Uh-huh.
So you know, based on the craftsmanship of those things, it wasn't crafted very well because of maybe hobgoblins. But the gems that were used in there weren't the most valuable gems. It was aquamarine, and things that are it'll fetch a price, but it's probably not worth, for what you gave Gronar, probably not worth more than, say, 60 gold max. And that's with the merchant getting a decent amount that they'll make off of fixing it and reselling it.
I'm gonna be like, 80. What jeweler did you go to?
Yes,
that one that way.
We'd like to go to this generous jeweler.
No, I'm gonna be like, you wanna come with me?
Sure.
And then we can sell the rest of this.
He seemed like a good lad. I'm sure he'll be happy to see me again.
Okay.
Hold on. I gotta check something real fast in diplomacy. If I can find it. So since it was such a quick thing that you were looking for, it only took you 15, 20 minutes. To find someone to ask and do that kind of stuff, but there's no time for them to catch up.
Yeah.
So forgot that you critically succeeded. Normally it's only supposed to last 10 minutes.
Yeah.
It lasts for the rest of your life.
What
Serves you a
Oh
life
my
stat.
God.
Quick, get as much jewelry as you can.
He serves you
So you guys
now.
start
Serve him a
walking
life
back
debt.
in. Or you guys start making your way to your girl. Are you going with them?
Yeah.
Okay. So who enters first?
I do.
How do you guys enter?
I'm gonna. Is there a door, kind of a
Yeah,
door
there's
door
a
on there?
doorway, yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna kind of slam that door open, me and jeweler, we're here to sell more jewelry.
And so as you're walking in and go to slam that door, you see that the jeweler is he's still sitting on that bench, and he's just kind of staring off into the distance, almost zoned out. And his mouth is just kind of moving silently, and he's just almost mumbling to himself. He still seems like he's in shock or in fear. And as the door slams, he jumps to his feet and goes, "Oh, what was that? What's going on? Who are you?"
Oh, we're here to.
I'm here to sell jewelry.
We're here to sell some.
How are you getting, lad?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to yell, sir.
None taken. I'm a
help you.
scary motherfucker.
Oh, yes, you are.
I'm gonna reach.
My
into
half
the
orc
bag.
over here told us that this was a good place to sell our jewelry.
You're his master?
Well, I wouldn't say that. Sure, yeah.
No.
The Lord and
I don't
Iron
think
is
that's
my
all right.
master.
Well, I don't know who that is.
I'm wearing
Gordon,
iron.
Great
let's
person.
talk about him sometime.
How about sure,
I'm
if you
going
want
to-
sure. Just please don't hurt me.
I'm gonna reach into the bag and then just walk up to the counter and really nicely lay out everything that I have.
Okay.
Alright, then I'm
So
gonna
you
say.
have a similar amount that Gronar that you had given to Gronar. Jewelry was what they had the least of, and so it's basically 2 fistfuls. Kind of
Okay.
comes down to.
Yeah.
Alright, so
I'll
then I'm
lay
just
it
gonna
out.
slam my fist down on the table. Okay, so we've got this after slaughtering an entire army of hobgoblins. What are you gonna get for us?
And he looks at you, and his eyes kind of, as he looks over
Go
at
on,
Gronar,
tell him the
and
amount.
his
Sits on the thing
eyes,
behind me.
I nod.
he goes, "Oh, I'll have to look at them first before I can tell you a rate, but I promise I'll give you the best rate possible."
Of course, we didn't have much time to look over them as we were slaughtering those giant hobgoblins.
I think they've learned enough about that.
Please don't hurt
Go
me.
ahead, take your time. We'll be
It's like
right
the
here.
I don't want to upset you. I'll do it quick. Don't worry.
We're not.
we're
not
not
upset.
Mr.
You do what you need to do.
I'll do it quick. Don't worry.
We have as much time as this needs to take.
Why are you
Please get out of my face. I can't look at it when your face is there.
Oh, alright then, we'll just wait over here.
Thank you. And as you like take a step back, he just kind of. As he like gets his glasses and just
starts crying?
Rough day, huh?
Silence on you. No, Ricky, also it's been a great day, sir.
Oh,
It's wonderful. Everything's fine, sir.
tears of joy then.
Yes, I'm almost done if I do want to.
So, Gronar, while we wait, tell me more about how you slaved that. What was that giant beast again?
Oh,
So he
I don't know the
looks
name of
over
it.
it. He figures that these are worth less than the original amount that Gronar had given him. And he brings them back over. He says, Master Gronar, these aren't the stones in them aren't they're not as good
Alright.
as the previous ones. So it's not going to be as much. Is that okay? Is that?
I mean, you're the expert. You tell me if that's okay.
But so that's okay. Okay.
Sir, you're the one selling these.
That's true too.
You're a friend of his?
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Well,
He's not
how
gonna
much is it?
Oh, I'm not gonna hurt a fly unless it bites me.
He looks over at the number that he wrote down. You want to make like a perception check to see what he wrote down?
Yeah.
It's 3. Copper.
That's a 26.
So you kind of like peer over the table a little bit, and you see that he had like kind of meticulously written out like what they were made of, what the materials were and stuff, and had like a total at the bottom, and it said 45 gold like max. Like, and he has a little note, it's like, and that's without making a profit. and then and he goes, I can give you 60 gold if that'll make you happy. I can do 60 gold.
That makes me very happy. What about you, Gronar?
If that's what
That sounds like a big
expert
number.
thinks is the best number.
60 sounds bigger than 80.
I'm gonna tell him 50 is fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
He's
Are you
still
sure?
down
Don't-
to 5.
Are you sure?
Okay.
But he,
Wait, he said 45
Yeah.
max.
Yeah, so he's still losing 5 gold.
Without-
That's-
He's still losing
Yeah.
5 gold, but not as
Even-
much as he
even if he
would.
sold for 45, he would not make any money.
Yeah.
He would be working for free.
Yeah.
He's still working for free.
Now he's working at a loss.
Yeah.
Dang it, should I just tell him 45?
No, do what you think is
No.
right. Do what you think you would
I'm
do.
doing, no, I'm gonna be
Are you
like,
sure?
I'm
Are you
gonna be
sure?
like 50,
40?
yeah, I'll be 50 is fine.
He's
Okay.
not gonna hurt me.
Oh, no, Mike, I don't have a problem with you.
We
You've been
didn't
great.
come here to cause any trouble. We just came to sell jewelry.
We simply want to sell the wares
You're a
for a
proper
great
man.
victory.
We're going to come back from
I'll
the
get you
mine
right
straight out
now.
of
I'll
business.
just wait right there. I'll get it for you right now. And he like almost sprints back and kind of like slips on the rock a little bit and almost falls as he gets it back into a safe and counts out 50 gold. And he brings it up to you. He puts it on. He puts like the sack in. It's all in there. You can count it if you want. It's all in there.
I don't know how to count.
I can't.
You want to take a look?
I'll look at it and I'll be like, you know what? For your great customer service, here's 5 as a tip.
Oh, thank you so much.
Oh,
Thank you
yeah.
so much.
What is a tip?
Oh,
We'll learn about that
Rocket
later.
does a tip.
Do I give a tip too?
If you would like.
Here's 5 more.
oh, thank you, Master Gronar. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you.
Anytime. I'll come visit you again
Oh,
if I have
please
more
don't.
jewelry.
Please. Oh, please don't.
You don't like making money?
I don't think I'm gonna make money.
Oh, that's a shame. Alright then, I'll go to a
Not
different
everyone's
place.
cut out to be a merchant. You should be a fighter like us.
Would you like to join the team?
The goblin just walked in.
I've been here. I just haven't
He's
said
under
I
the
was here
counter.
the whole time.
I've been here the whole time. I'm wearing my cloak with a hood up. So I look like a forgettable background character.
No. I don't want to fight.
I'm
I
just.
don't want to die.
You won't die.
I'll start walking out. I'll start walking out and I'll be like, thank you so much for your help. You have a beautiful shop.
Yeah, I think we're good here. I think it's gotta be a good episode.
Next to the smith.
Fantastic service as always, lad.
Alright, let's go ruin another establishment.
I will sing your praises on our journeys.
Alright, so we're going to repeat this process at least at the armor of the smith.
What is the name of the place called? I look for the sign.
It's just
The family jewels.
I wasn't gonna have them have names, but that's too good.
The family jewel.
It's gonna be called Family Jewels. And its slogan will be like, I help your family so you can help mine. And then the picture on it is two diamonds next to each other.
On the J.
There you go.
On the J,
Yeah.
like on the bottom, two diamonds.
There you go.
the
Yeah.
family jewels. Keep them secret. Keep them safe.
Keep them safe.
Alright, so you guys, now that y'all have wrecked this man's life and his family.
I will say, I feel like he was really fast because he was so scared. So I will be recommending this shop to whoever whoever needs one.
I was going to say, what kind of friends do we even have? Oh, Theodore. We can look at Theodore.
We'll kill our enemies and be like, we'll sell your jewels at the family jewels.
We're gonna run him
The
out of
family
business.
jewels sends their regards.
Yeah.
You guys start to head further down this portion of the spiral, and this is more or less the tradesmen's spiral. It has a lot of different shops and alcoves and blacksmiths and things like that, right?
Yeah.
And so you guys eventually reach the section that's devoted to more of the smithing. So you have blacksmiths that do both weapons and armor. Then you have people that are specific for armor, people that are specific for weapons, and then you also have people that are specific for runes. The blacksmith, all of their, outside of all of their alcoves, is like a sign, and on the sign it always has kind of the same drawing. It's like a hammer and an anvil. The weaponsmiths, it's two crossed swords. The armor smiths, looks like a piece of plate. But there's 3 different armor smiths, and for them it's different for each one. Actually, there's a 4th one too. The first one that you guys spot, it looks like full plate is like the symbol that's on there. The next one looks like scale mail. The one after that, it looks as if it's like leather armor. And then the last one, it looks like a shield, like a tower shield. And then the rune smiths, they have what looks to be like a rune stone as their emblem. So where would you guys like to go first?
Well, what other shit do we have to sell?
Well, I need a
We
rune
have-
cell.
Yeah, so we have some armor that we picked up.
It's quite a
and
bit of
some
armor.
A lot of
weapons.
weapons. A lot of bows.
Is there one that has armor and swords on it? So we can just get
That
this over.
would be the blacksmiths. They aren't gonna have high end of either one, but they do trade and buy and sell in both.
To the blacksmith.
Yeah.
So both of the shops, upon first inspection, just kind of looking at them, they seem like they're basically the same. So it doesn't really matter which one you go to.
This is the biggest.
I need to buy a weapon as well, Brock.
Yeah.
Why don't we get that out?
I'm still
On the
looking
first
for
side,
a
it
hand
says
crossbow.
Rom, underneath it, and on the second sign, I can't think of another name.
You said Grom?
Rom and I need another name. Some kind of
Morris.
Brittle.
What?
Wallace.
I said more because
Grom?
it's the opposite
Alright.
of Grom.
It's like Grom and Morg, and that kind of works for what I'm going with. So the first blacksmith, it says Grom on the bottom of his sign. The second one says Morg. Grom's is closer to y'all. Morg's is the one after that. And these alcoves for the smiths are built different than how the alcove for the drawer was. The drawer was one, it was more like a deep alcove where it went further in. This one, it seems like there's a small section of an alcove where it's where they'll hang their weapons and their armor that they have on display for people to buy and sell. And then they have a door after that opens up into a much larger chamber, and that has ventilation that comes out, and that's where their smithy is, where their forge and that kind of stuff is. And the way that it's set up is that the forges for each 2 alcoves, that area that's in between them, it shares like a ventilation area. So they have 2 separate forges in there, 2 separate smiths. So essentially, if you walk into the first one, you look to your right, you can see it all the way through to the other one.
Well, I have lots of questions, so why don't we go to 2 different smiths?
Okay.
So which one do you guys
I'll just go
wanna
to the
in
further
first?
one.
Yeah, so you're going to the further one? Is everyone going?
I'll go to the first one.
Yeah, I trust Rom. I don't trust that Morg guy.
Well, in that case,
It would be
since
easier
we'll
if all
split
y'all
up.
stayed together.
Okay, let's go to Morg.
Well, I can wait if
Okay,
you want to do that
okay.
too.
No, yeah,
I can just wait. You guys go. I ask all my questions.
I wanted to make
I mean, you can ask
it
all your
most
questions
difficult for
directly, it
Curtis.
doesn't
So.
matter.
Yeah.
Wait,
You can
I'll
ask
go
all
to
your
Grom.
questions,
You can go to Morg. You can go
Okay.
to the next guy. You can go to the
How
next
about you
guy.
guys all just go to Grom?
Yeah, we can
Let's
just
just-
go to
let's
the
just-
one
yeah.
That's
that
easy for me.
we'll just listen to Jesus.
Yeah, more Jesus says it would be easiest.
So you guys
Oh,
walk
right,
into the first
R.E.
into the
Jesus.
first one. You see
Yeah.
a very
RPG.
stout dwarf.
RP Jesus.
And he's wearing a blacksmith's apron. He looks like he has just gotten in from the forge. And he's standing behind his counter. It's a stone counter. He's got several different like shields that are on the counter on display. And as you walk in, he says, "Welcome to Grom's Blacksmithy. How can I help you?"
Well, I have lots of questions if y'all want to go first.
We have many weapons, armors, and shields to sell from killing hobgoblins.
Ah, good on you. You want me to take a look at them?
Dump them
Yeah.
out.
All right. And you over there, half orc.
Yes.
What were your questions?
All right then. So, see this big hulking slab on me back here?
Yeah, looks like a good weapon.
I appreciate it. The problem is, you get a bunch of little blokes on you. It's kind of unwieldy.
Yeah.
I need something for
Like the
backup.
goblin fucks.
Right. I need a backup in case I can't, maneuver it. And
I understand.
what would you recommend for someone of my stature?
Give me a couple minutes to think on it.
I'm looking for something I can use with just one hand.
I understand. We'll get you something that still hits hard.
Yes, and a sheath I can hang somewhere would be good too.
You want to hang low, I see.
Yes.
Good, very good. I'll think about it a little bit. Tell you what I come up with.
I appreciate it.
And you hear from off in the distance, "He won't tell you nothing that I couldn't tell you."
Oh, what is this?
As you look over,
Contradicting
Where
opinion.
did it come from?
as you look over, Morg,
Spooky
from the other blacksmith, Morg is standing in the doorway with his arms crossed, and he goes, "That bloke over there, he's a ripoff. He won't give you quality goods."
What's all this then?
Oh my
Grom goes, "Shut up, Morg. I run my business. You run yours. I make better equipment than you do every day. You know you're a 2-bit cheapskate."
Well, would you all lads be open for a bit of competition?
Morg goes, "Hell yeah."
Alright, how about you both figure out what a good weapon for me would be and I'll buy from the winner.
Fine. They're both saying like unison almost.
Appreciate it.
And then
Are we
Morg,
going to sell those weapons?
yeah.
Oh yeah, that's it.
As Grom starts like looking over the weapons, Morg calls out, "So what are y'all trying to sell over there? I bet you I can give you more than he can."
Oh, we got some armor, some bows, some.
Grom cuts you off and says, "Morg, stop stealing my clients. Just because I have the better stall means you gotta shut up."
Oh, hold on. Can you really offer us more shiny things?
Morg goes, "Yes, I make much more money than he does, meaning that I can give you a much better rate." Grom says, "Well, why do you think that is? It's because you charge more." Anyways, for what you're giving me here,
I think we use this to our advantage.
for
Something tells me that they're both playing. I
For-
know
for
they
what
have
you-
this bit.
for this equipment that you have
He's
here,
like a whole line of
none of it's really made extremely well. You can tell it's not dwarven craftsmanship. Dwarven craftsmanship is much better than this. I don't know. You said you got it from hobgoblins? That makes sense. They make decent armor. I mean, they're kind of on par with, like, humans maybe, but definitely not dwarves. I can use a lot of the material, though. You can melt it down, get something decent made out of it, maybe. let's see, quite a bit of it. Say about 50 bulk worth. No, a little less, maybe 40. Can't really do anything with the bows. I guess I could resell those. That's not really my forte. These dwarves don't use bows a whole lot, only crossbows. Maybe someone would visit the fortress and want it. Yeah, I guess I could give you something halfway decent for that. For the lump of all of it, seeing as how I'm gonna have to do a lot of work, slag it, I'd say I can give you about 25 gold for most of it. And for that half plate you have there, or whatever it was that the general was wearing, I can give you 10 gold for that. That's actually pretty well made. A dwarf might have made that. I think I could resell that.
What, can you give us more?
Morg, like without even looking at it, he goes, I can easily give you guys 40 gold for all of it. On the condition that you buy something from my shop.
Oh, well done.
What if I wanted to trade some of this for a hand, crossbow thing?
Who are you asking that to?
I just say it out loud in the general audience.
Grom being close, she goes, a hand crossbow, you say?
Yeah.
Well, I don't have any of those available right now, but I know I have some schematics. I can make you one. Shouldn't take too long, maybe a couple days. Is there anything specific you want with it? I mean, we can make it more interesting if you wanted it or something.
It is a flamethrower.
Well, I have poisons that I use. This is maybe a different question. Would there be a way that it could be to where I was about to dip my arrows or whatever in the poisons, right? I couldn't add something to where sometimes it would be coated and sometimes it wouldn't, a little contraption that would just added on there. I think that's too
fucking
extra.
Hawkeye mechanism.
Yeah.
He switches the tops.
You know what? I'm liking where you're going with that. We can say that's something that can be done. It'll cost a lot more.
Right.
It'll take long to be made.
Mm-hmm.
And it will be very specific to you. So it's not going to be on anything else.
I see.
But you need to ask him that in character. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I just wanted to make sure before that it would even be possible.
And it would, I think at that point then it would be an interaction to have it prime.
Mm-hmm.
But then your next so many arrows would be good.
One action instead of 3 to coat it.
Coat. Yeah.
I mean, honestly, that would be helpful regardless.
Okay.
Oh, Curtis, you're gonna get so fucked.
That's right. Don't worry, man. I'm just gonna start making every enemy.
Curtis is I'm gonna fuck you guys up with harder enemies.
Right, exactly.
It's true.
The more you guys get, the more options I get. That's all I'm saying. So anyways, go ahead.
Okay, so I'm so I use poisons, and right now it's kind of a pain to have to code everything.
Poisons! Oh, poisons are great. I sell poisons. I know a lot about poisons.
I drink
You should
poison
come over
for
here. I can definitely get you some stuff with poisons if that's what you want.
So anyways, it's kind of a drag to have to take the time when you're in battle to code what you need. Is there a way that we could simplify the process and put it in the crossbow that's gonna be married?
He strokes his beard a little bit as he's thinking. He goes, "Yes, I think we could do something about that, but I would need to see what your poisons come in. Is it a vial? Is it a water skin? What would you carry this poison in?
Right now, I carry them in flasks.
Flask.
Yeah.
Can I see a flask? Get an idea?
Pull one out.
Okay. He kind of takes it and looks at it. He goes, "Yes, I do. I do think I can make something for this. Can I keep this flask? I'll need it for my trials."
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you need it with the poison in it?
No, I'll fill it with water or something.
Okay, let me give you another one because that one has poison in it.
Sorry.
I want to wash your hands.
That
Sorry,
one
that
explodes.
deadly neurotoxin.
That one explodes. What?
Is this how you normally store them?
The cork?
Yes, you just cork the poison, or do you have something else that you put in there?
Yeah, I guess I just cork it.
Okay. We'll probably have to change that then for it to work with the system. But I'll play around with a couple designs. I don't know how long it'll take. I do have other clients that are going to make some materials for, but...
All she knows about me is no problem. You're making me a weapon.
Yeah, of course. Anyways, yeah, this will definitely take some time, and it will probably be fairly expensive. I'll give you the bill after I've made it. I won't know how expensive it is until I actually do it.
Well, I don't
Is
know
that
if
acceptable?
I'll have the money for it unless I have a number.
Well, we'll get more money then.
Yeah, it's economics.
Oh, the hacker was a very intelligent man.
I think he understands it now.
Yeah, you
You
got
know,
it.
supply and demand. We demand money, so we supply them with bodies.
Worst thing. They're trying to rip us off.
I don't think he
Then
gets
you
it
just gotta get
that
the hand
well.
crossbow. And you get a real man's weapon like a hammer.
You can give him some
thing
money
is-
now. And then he's
Well-
like, okay, well,
No.
You can
Don't
try
put-
to
I don't know
convince
how
him
much
to do something like that if you want. Like, you can discuss payment and stuff like that. Like you can
Yeah,
continue.
like I need some sort of estimate. Like I can
Okay,
get as much
okay.
money as
Look,
I want.
you don't-
I agree. Look, okay, hear me out. Gnomes.
Hear me out. No.
give me a
Incentives.
gnome.
So, based on the normal hand crossbow design, that will run you roughly. Checks notes.
It's like fucking gold.
That's what Lion says. Lion goes, it's like pretty gold.
I'm over here working on I'm working on
See,
the
you
angle.
got
Yeah, so
better
like
on
the
your
crossbow's
economics.
worth like 3 gold.
Yeah.
We're in range with you.
My bones.
So, it'll run you about 5 gold. For me to actually make one, build it, do all that kind of jazz to it, right? But, now you're adding this unknown element. Never done this before.
Mm-hmm.
I've never really used a vial. I'm going to have to design a new port system for you. That will take time, because you're not going to want the whole ass bottle to dump on the one arrow, right? You're going to want to be able to shoot multiple crossbow bolts that are poison. What kind of a product would it be if it was just like, oh, here, let me just dump all this fucking poison on one bolt and then shoot it? That's no good. We're dwarves. We make good products. So, good products take time. I don't know how long, because I've never done this before. So I'm going to need at least a little bit of leeway. We can start out with the regular 5 gold, and then based on the number of days it takes me, I'll charge you an additional amount. Say, an extra gold a day past what it takes for me to make the hand crossbow.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Plus materials. Because your corks are going to have to be made different. And you're going to want several corks, I assume, correct?
You just got 50 gold, quick.
No, you
I
just got like 140
I'm just.
from ripping off a motherfucker.
Yeah.
You are like the epitome of the whole like,
Yeah,
alright, I
80
have
and
200 health
50,
potions.
130.
And this is the
but that's
final
how
boss,
Tracy is
I'm
in
not
real
gonna-
life.
That
too.
is how I am.
It's like, oh, this very specific thing is exactly what I want.
Because the thing is, I don't know who this person is. I don't know if he's like, oh yeah, it's,
Money.
you know what, I made it 5 gold. You know what, it's gonna take me like a whole week.
At this point, you
Nah.
notice that like the more detail you give him, the more Mort's just been quiet about it. Like he hasn't said shit. Like
Well, do
he's
a
still
check
standing
and
over
see.
there, like holding his arms crossed, but he's looking at you like, "What the fuck do you want him to make?" Like he seems concerned about him being able to make something like that, so he hasn't spoken up.
He seems concerned
More.
about himself being able to make.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's why he hasn't been like counter.
okay. I'll do, okay, sounds good. Yeah, and then I was gonna say something about like I have crafting so I could help, but I'm not gonna be here to help. Like we're gonna have to do other stuff. Yeah, all right, sounds good.
Very good. I will take the 5 gold deposit right now.
Okay,
Thank you.
ding.
Why did you throw the money?
I said ding, like I placed it on the counter.
That's
And
not
it did a
what
ding.
Yeah.
Ding.
Oh, can I like ding and I flip it up in
Want to put
the
the
air?
5 gold at once?
Oh.
Monster.
Never mind.
Gold's pretty heavy too. That would hurt actually.
Yeah.
I'll just set it on the counter. There we go.
Anyways,
It was 50 gold.
so
What?
do you want to take my offer on the raw materials that you tried to give me?
I don't care.
I guess
Can I?
before you pay him, we'll do it as like
We'll
you know,
subtract the
yeah,
difference.
exactly. So with the down payment for me making your device, I believe that would give you a total of 30 gold for all this materials you have here. Now, your other friend over here, this half-orc,
Oh, yeah.
you have asked me for a one-handed weapon that you can use in tight corridors. Is that correct?
Right, and it would be great if I could put it away fairly easily.
Yes. Now tell me, whenever you're attacking things, do you want to be able to hit something very, very, very hard? Like whenever you attack, do you ensure that you hit the weakest point? Or do you just swing?
I'm more of a swinger.
No, you're not.
I'm not?
You crit. Critting is hitting like a specific
Yeah,
weak
but I
spot.
thought you were asking me if I use finesse.
Yeah,
I don't use
I
finesse.
thought you were asking me if I like to invite other people over.
In that case, he's a swinger.
In that case, come
I
back.
do. I usually hit where it hurts the most, if that's what you mean.
Good. I think I have an idea for a weapon that might work for you then.
It's a pick, isn't it?
Gun.
Yes.
Yo, if it is, if it's a pig,
Nah,
it'd be
it's
good
definitely
too.
a pick.
Do you try to hit them where it hurts more or accurately? It doesn't matter. Here's a gun.
Just point the pointy end at them, and
Do you have critical specialization effect on things or no?
I will have it on my greatsword next level, but that's it.
So you don't have it on anything else?
Nope.
Like a weapon specialization, or
Yeah.
is that what you mean?
Is there a feat for it?
Weapon specialization.
Yeah,
I think there
Yeah,
might
there
be.
is. Well, I know that barbarians get one
Most,
automatically.
yeah, all
brutality.
classes get it at level 7
Yeah.
if they use any kind of martial weapons, and depending on what class you are, you can either choose like a group or you get it for whatever weapons you can use as that class.
Yeah.
Because barbarians get weapon specialization, then we get greater weapon specialization at 7.
They're
Where
cleric.
is...
So,
Yeah.
where is
No,
your-
you're a cleric.
Yeah,
We're
and
both
you are
clerics,
too.
mate.
You are too, so you should know.
Yeah, I'm a cleric, just like you.
And are you even here with us?
No.
Yeah, I figured.
So then,
I'm
what is
really
this?
random bones.
Is a pick.
A pick.
Yes, it sounds
All
like it's not a very dangerous weapon, but it's fantastic at piercing through armor, especially if you can find the weak spot in the armor. You can do a lot of damage.
That's
What do
a
you
lot
have
of
to say,
damage.
Morg?
That's
Yeah,
a lot of
Morg.
damage.
More kind of crosses his arm. He goes, "Well, Gorm's right about that. I mean, pigs do cause a lot of damage. We normally outfit it whenever we go and fight other dwarves. That way we can get to the heavy armor. But he'll probably overcharge you on it. I have a couple here in my shop that you can buy. Cheapest you'll ever find. I promise you.
Well, I'm not really looking for cheap, I'm looking for reliability.
Oh, my wares are the most reliable. Come now."
Oh, sick.
Grom,
I may as well take a
shakes
look.
his head and he goes, Look, sir. That man over there, he doesn't actually know how to make anything, alright?
Oh.
He just tries to rip people off.
Is that true, Morg?
Morgan goes, "No, not at all. I'm a great craftsman. I make all my own equipment."
What do I roll to see, how
it
he
would be
feels about what he's
perception
saying?
If you're trying to see if he's lying.
Okay, I'll do
Can
that.
I do that as well?
Sure. I guess I need to make him a deception.
Oh, that's a
To see.
21.
I trust both of them.
I'm sure you do. I am sure you do. What'd you get?
Why would it
23 and
lie?
Teresa got 21.
For business?
He crits.
You guys both think he is telling the truth.
Oh,
Well, he's
Y'all
a smith.
can't tell, to be honest.
He just has a
Can I
face
take
you
a
can
look at some of
trust.
his wares he has displayed?
I
that would be
am-
crafting, though, to see if they're good wares or not.
I got crafting,
Okay.
probably.
So you go wander over to where Morg is.
It's gonna be a
look at his
19.
wares. You notice that a lot of them seem to be like chipped, and they don't.
I'm
really seem to be
gonna
made
not
very well.
trust Morg just because
Dude.
he stayed really quiet when there was a new challenge presented.
Wait, is this for both Grom and Morg? Both their wares are chipped?
No, Grom's wares. If you want to go ahead and look over there,
Natural
Oh.
20.
Grom's wares seem to be quality goods, but they're not the best that you've seen, and they're not the best that you've seen like the guardsmen and things like that walking around with. So you think there's probably better people out there, but you're not sure.
Why don't you have your stuff made by a specialty craftsman? Dwarf.
I mean,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, why don't we just get all our shit specialty made? That's a great idea.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we have a shit ton of money.
No. There's no need for that. I can make everything that you'll need. Don't worry.
I just remembered. I got my teeth specially made by a smith, recommended by what's his name? Not Falcon. Talon, right?
Yeah.
By Talon. We could just head back over there and see.
Well, I don't need nothing special for me pick. Let's say, Grom, you make me a pick, and I'll buy it.
Beautiful. I actually have a pick right over there on the wall. You want to go ahead and give it a
Can I
test?
take a look? Yeah, you have like a block of wood? Or like
No,
something with a very poor life quality?
not really. But if you just want to go swing it over there near the forges,
Just
you're
stand
more
right
than
here.
welcome.
What do I swing at? Just the air?
Yeah.
I can't tell anything from that. You got a tree around here?
We're in a mountain.
We're in a mountain.
Yeah, but you can put it in a pot. I've seen it.
It's Minecraft rules where if it's near sunlight, it'll grow.
No.
Okay, well,
It's kill. Like those great.
how about this?
I'll take it for free.
You got any extra plate? Or maybe I can swing it into hobgoblin armor. I don't know. Well, how much money would we lose if I did that?
Oh. Well, some. That's for sure. Depends on how many pieces you hit.
Nah, I'll just trust you.
Good on you. And,
There are more blacksmiths.
it'll be 3 gold for the pick.
Alright, I hope that's this many.
I'm just going to take it out of how much I have to give you for the rest of this
yeah,
material.
of course.
And are we still good for the hand crossbow?
Well, I don't know that that there's a...
So, by the way, Quick, I actually have a hand crossbow if you want to use it until you get your custom one.
Why do I see...
I only have it for emergencies.
What?
Here's all the ammo.
Why wasn't this brought up beforehand?
Oh, I'm a fucking wall of weapons. In my head, I caught everything you can have.
Do you have a bigger hammer?
No.
You know what?
But
In
not
that
everything.
I
case...
can't have a bigger hammer. I'm
I
the
think-
god of the giant fucking sword.
In that case, I think I can make it myself if I already have, the hand crossbow thing.
Just make them.
Well, I mean, I would still need
It'll
one.
take time and materials.
Yeah.
You'll have to pay someone to use their crafting stuff, their station.
Oh, you're right. I will have to do that.
Ah, we have a friend.
Ooh,
No, he has a crappy shop because that was on the human side.
I was under the understanding we each have 4 friends.
Yeah,
Anyways, are
at
you,
least.
what's going on with this?
Now that I feel like there's
You
people
need to make a
that are
decision.
better.
Might as well do it since we're
Or-
here.
Yeah, I'm here.
We're friends of the king. We should use the best for it.
Yeah, the king for.
Yeah, he did mention that.
I did mention that. You know what? I'm gonna say no.
I understand.
I'll still take
I
the
will-
pick. I don't really care if it's special or not.
Perfectly fine.
It's like
So-
Turtle's book.
I will buy all this from you, so I have the materials,
Okay.
and I will sell the pick to your friend over here, which will mean that I will pay out roughly.
Oh, could you outfit me with something to carry it in, or do I need to see a leather worker?
It comes with the pick. Don't worry.
Okay, perfect.
So that means I owe you 32 gold.
Okay.
So he hands you guys 32 gold. Use your pick and something to kind of
Sick.
slide it into.
Yeah, a
On your
hot
belt.
bar, if you will.
Yeah.
Where would you guys like to go next?
Well, I still need to see a runesmith.
Well-
You think the king has a better runesmith than these?
I think we're
yeah,
limited
right.
on runesmiths because you mentioned that a lot of them got sick,
And
right?
they said there was 2 that were still there.
Then we should just go and see what we have.
Might as well.
Ah, yes. The runesmiths.
Oh,
Bam and Mab.
I might buy 4 of them. I don't know how much that is. I'm new to this whole money thing.
We can
so we'll
also
see.
ask the guards who makes their weapons because there's guards walking around, right?
That's true. Unless it's like classified information.
Yeah.
Who makes your weapons? That's classified. Who makes your armor? That's classified.
Yeah.
That's classified.
Move along, citizen. That's
Oh, but
classified.
quick, if you
Alright,
do
what do
use
you guys
that
need to
hand
do?
crossbow
It's like the
for your
king's
experiment,
mom or
I will
something.
need to buy another one.
Oh, I
Alright.
will use it for these.
Let's go to the 2
And
rooms.
I'll just use it as a regular head
Yeah.
So there's
Cool.
a series of there's 2 weaponsmiths, and there's 4 armor smiths, and the 2 runesmiths. Where do you guys like to go next?
Let's go to
To the rooms.
Go to
First.
the runesmith.
Okay.
Yes.
If we cross any guards on the way, I would like to ask them who.
So
they go to.
there is patrols of guards that are walking around a pretty regular amount. So you do pass one as you're going out there.
Okay, I'm gonna stop one of them and be like, hey, we're looking for somebody to make some specialty weapons for us. Who the king said to what did he say that we're like
Friends of the King.
Friends of the King or
Friends of
something,
the
but we
Dwarves.
don't know who we're supposed to go to. You didn't mention.
Well, what are you trying to make?
Like a specialty hand crossbow.
Specialty hand crossbow?
Hand
Never heard of that
bow.
one before, but that's... They're always
She's
thinking
invented
of
it,
things.
she is.
Ah, very smart, the gnomes are, right?
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, well,
It's hand that shoots crossbows.
we have
The
Braun,
cross-handed hand
who is
crossbow.
over there, and he points to like the first, armor smith, and he goes, he's pretty good at making everything bludgeoning. Kind of goes with his name. He likes to just hit things really
B for
hard.
bludgeoning.
And then the guy next to him, William.
You mean
What's he-
Will I Am?
What's he good with?
William, he's not as good as Braun, but
He's from
He-
West Philadelphia.
he does specialize in everything that Braun doesn't. So while he doesn't make his quality items, his items are still much better than, like Gorm's, and he can design or build whatever else you need.
Okay. And then we're also looking for Rune Smith. Is there like a specific one that like the king would recommend, or that like works with like the guard in particular?
What kind of runes are you looking for?
Striking and potency for weapons.
For weapons. That's going to be the furthest rune smith. He's the one that specializes in weapons. I think his name was,
Rupert?
Alright, I'll ask him what his name is. Thank you, mate.
I haven't been
Cheers.
there. Anyways, good day.
Good one.
Where would you guys like to go now?
We can go to your runesmith.
Alright.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So you walk down to Thrawn's
Yeah.
rune smithy, and it looks very different than kind of what you expected. It looks a lot more like what the jeweler had, like in terms of like how the alcove is made. Except there's no like racks or there's no like display cases with like jewels and stuff in it. There just seems to be like shelves that are labeled and filled with different types of like rune stones with different runes inscribed onto them. And there seems to be some kind of like large workbench in the back that has some kind of like arcanic or arcane like inscriptions and drawings and diagrams on it. And as you guys walk in, he's working back there. He doesn't notice you enter.
He looks busy. Should we come back?
I'll like lightly like do like a nod just to get the attention, but not to be like a dick.
So like loud enough.
Loud enough to be
Yeah.
heard, but not loud enough to be like
Yeah.
obnoxious.
He goes, one moment, as he kind of finishes up. He looks it over and then nods in approval at it. And he brings it back with him and he puts it on a very specific shelf with like 4 others. And he looks around and he goes, oh, quite the crowd you bring. What can I help you with?
Weapons.
And armor.
As you can see, I do
And
not
runes.
sell that.
And runes.
But you make things that
Oh.
enhance them, yes?
Yes, I mean
Yes,
the runes
I am a
attached to
runesmith.
them.
Okay, so I need to be more accurate and more deadly with 2 of my weapons. Can you assist me with that?
Most definitely. We can do the basic fundamental runes that will improve your weapon's ability to hit and pierce armor, along with how devastating the hit is.
Excellent.
Is there any other kinds of runes that you were searching for?
Let's start with those. I don't have any concept of cost, so what am I looking at
I see.
here? I just want you to know, I would literally pay anything.
Well, you pay everything.
How much you got in your wallet?
I really don't know what I'm doing
What do you
here.
mean? Another weapon maroon on it?
Hand over your wallet. That's how much I want.
Simple
That's it.
weapons,
That's all I
correct?
want.
Right, a bow and a pick.
I see. Well then, for me to not only for you to not only purchase the 2 for the potency and the striking runes that you are seeking, fundamental ones, and for me to also inscribe them on, it will cost you roughly 120 gold.
Oh, crikey. I don't think I can afford that, guys. So I'm guessing one of those would be half. How much is that?
No, actually, the potency runes, the ones that improve your accuracy, allow for you to pierce armor better, are significantly easier for me to make. So they're only going to cost you about 45 for me to put it on there for you and let you walk away with it.
What? So the striking ones. If I just wanted one potency and one strike, what am I looking at?
That is the price that I gave you. That is 120.
Oh, I thought you said that was for together.
No, the striking runes are
Yikes.
much more difficult to make, and as such, it is going to run you about 80 gold for the striking rune.
Are you guys okay with it? If I don't we have extra runes, or are we using them all? We got 3 of them, yeah.
I'd like to say, wait, what did we get? We got 3
potency for
armor
potency.
Oh, so we don't have
And we have
right?
one.
Armor potency is different than weapon potency.
We have
So-
one weapon potency from the glaive, though, don't we?
We have
We didn't take it
transfer.
Yes, but it's inscribed onto the glaive. It has to be. It has to be
You have
taken
to take
off
it
of the
off.
glaive with like a by a rune smith.
Yeah.
But
And
you guys
I-
haven't let them know that yet.
I have that on me.
Well, you planted on something with that one.
Yeah, I actually wanted to take this weapon potency rune
Okay.
off of this glaive that we found.
What do you
So
want to put it on?
Well, since he's looking to get a potency rune on one of his weapons, we might as well place that on there.
no. Yeah, I do have 120 gold, but it's like mostly from the jewelry. Are we okay if I just drop that here?
I mean, it's your money.
It's all money. It wasn't my jewelry. It was Quack's jewelry.
I mean,
It was.
technically, we just took it.
Oh, yeah. I guess it was the hobgoblins' jewelry. They don't get a say. We'll do it for one of my weapons. We'll do it on my bow. On
I
me
see.
bow.
Well, that'll be much cheaper since you already have the rune. It's going to cost you roughly 4 gold for me to transfer it from.
Oh, no. I'll get a new one because he needs that one on something else.
Oh, what do you need that one?
What, the,
Yeah, I don't think we have anything.
Oh, I
else.
thought you said you were going to put it on your weapon. On your
No,
weapon
no.
to use.
if you need it, because I rarely use my dog slicer.
Yeah, but you still use it, right?
Not really.
I don't
Because
think we've used it.
I only use it if I'm not, if I don't need to
so
range.
I'll use that one then. Okay.
Alright, that'll run you 4 gold for me
Okay.
to transfer it.
Let me just do some
If I can have your bow.
arithmetic. Here's the bow.
I'm sure that must be very difficult for you.
How do you know how to do arithmetic?
I don't know. My God, it channels it through me.
Ah,
Most definitely
the
expensive.
math guy.
Yeah.
And if
Here's
you want
4 gold.
anything else on this,
I want like a striking rune on
I
that.
see. So to put a striking rune on this, you don't have one, do you?
No.
Okay.
Unfortunately,
That will run you 80 gold for me to place one on there.
Oh,
Very
shit.
well. Here's 80 gold, I think.
He counts through it because you said I think. Yes, this is 80 gold. All right.
Excellent.
Give me about 30 minutes, and I'll have this made for you. Is there any other things you want done?
Well, let's see. And I look at my pick and I think about it. I'm like, actually, tell me about the runes that aren't fundamental.
I have quite the supply of them. What are you looking for? What added effects would you like?
Well, do you have anything that keeps me from injury?
All of my runes.
Oh, you're
add
the weapon
injury.
guy, right?
Yes.
Okay. Is there an armor guy?
Yes. Next door.
Okay, I might talk to him after this transaction then.
Very good. He'd be very happy to see you.
Awesome. Thank you.
Oh, he's meant for armors.
This guy's the
Yeah,
weapon.
this is
The
the
other
other
guy.
guy's for armors, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well, I was going to talk to
What do you have that could make me kill extra hard?
Many things. Are you looking for something specific that will help you hit harder? Or are you looking for something that will maybe add a different effect?
What do you got for me?
Hard to know without knowing what you want.
Just read me
I'm
every
trying
rune
to-
in the book.
I'm trying to figure out what we did for you that's around your
pretty
level.
much.
So yeah, give me a second.
That's fine.
Give me the usual.
Give me the usual.
Give me a
that'll
number
be-
one with
like,
cheese.
Sure, that'll be 60
what do the
gold.
guards
Here you go.
usually get?
Punch.
The guards don't normally get any extra runes attached onto them. The extra runes are normally much more expensive as they add extra effects.
Oh.
Some of the
So
royal
the
guards do
usual
have
is
some.
nothing.
Usually is I spit in your face for
For
4
yours, based on your hammer, there's not a huge amount of stock that I have readily available. I do have some stuff, but it is extremely expensive. I'm not sure if it's within your price range or not.
How expensive is extremely expensive?
What is your price range?
Let's figure that out after I find out.
No. You haven't need to figure shit out. You gotta figure shit out.
You had what? 20?
You got 20 gold from this one.
20 gold, that's it.
And you bought plate, and I think that was the rest of your money. So I think you just have 20 gold.
If we're saying like around our level,
I have-
would 6 just be around our level?
From 15 gold you also gave me.
I haven't given you.
Yeah, you have.
I mean,
I kept saying it, but
there's only
And I said
one
yes,
other
I
thing.
take it.
I don't think
Would
Quick
you
ever
rather-
did Quick give it to you. So you have 35
Yeah, I'm
gold.
trying to just see if these are in.
I have
or-
somewhere between
Yeah,
50 and
track it.
100 gold.
Some of these are in like.
Probably
different
closer to
ones.
50.
I thought you
Ancestry
spent all of
guide.
it on the plate.
I'm taking from all the stuff we sold.
No, but I have that money.
So you say 50 to 100
32.
gold
I'm
to him,
keeping track of it.
and he looks at you and he kind of goes, "Oh, didn't realize you were so poor."
Oh yeah, we're very
Okay, that will change a lot. For extra effects for that little amount of money, really, there's only 2 things that I have. I can etch on a returning rune, which will allow for your weapon to come back to you after you throw it.
Just
Doesn't
saying
really
that
seem
could become
useful
a
for your
ranged
big
great
hammer.
sword user.
Would it be
No.
useful for a javelin?
It's possible.
If you only want to use one at a time, I guess, right?
I could put it on that if you wanted, but do be warned, if your javelin does not have the fundamental rune, I cannot attach this rune onto it. You must have the fundamental rune on it first before you can acquire a specialty rune.
It's the
It
potency.
It would be a Ghostbuster because there's
Yeah,
one
that's
that's
the only
like
other one,
Ghost
Ghost
Touch.
Touch.
The Ghost Touch rune.
The only other rune that I can offer you in that price range is a Ghost Touch rune.
What is
That
that?
one will allow for you to hit incorporeal creatures, for you to kill ghosts.
We are including Advanced
Wow.
Player's Guide, right?
There is definitely something
yeah, I
strange
don't
in
have
this
that one right
neighborhood.
now, so if there's something specific, let me know.
Yeah, there's just one that says if you critically hit, you get the target becomes frightened 1. That's also just an option though.
And it's in the advanced player's guide.
Yeah, it's level 7.
Well, it's not within this price range. Then.
Yeah.
Most
No, it's
level
not.
7
It's
shit is
300
340.
GP.
Yeah. Do either of those interest you?
You can't hit incorporeal beings with just like a +1 in this one, right?
I think you have to have a specific type of thing, or I think they get like a 50-50 chance or something like that, or it does.
Oh, okay. So
I don't
it's
remember what it does.
it's not like the original where it was stupid. It was just like, oh, you have a +1. That's a magical weapon now.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
There's a difference between like a better item than a magic item, right?
Okay,
In this
good,
one.
good. That makes sense. I would indeed like to be a Ghostbuster.
I see. So you would like to have the Ghost Touch rune.
Yes.
Very well. That will run you 90 gold.
Quack.
Can you spot me 90 gold?
Can you spot me 50? No. 48 gold.
48.
Oh my god,
That's
I
a
forgot you
lot,
have, like,
I
no
think.
gold.
Why do you think I got this plate from?
Forgot.
Well, we got 470.
Rock, are you sure you want to do that and not put something more on your plate?
But I already have the plate.
Yeah, but you know how this one lets you touch ghosts. You might have one that makes ghosts not be able to touch you or something. We don't even know yet.
It's true. I don't want to touch ghosts, and I don't want them touching me.
Why don't we
Hold
wait
on,
and see
I'm
what
gonna
the
go
other
talk
guy
to your
has to
friend real
say?
quick.
Very well. Was there anything else that you wanted, half orc?
Not yet. I'll be back though.
I see. Did you already pay him?
Yeah.
Okay. So then he gets to work.
So real
What did I
quick,
call that
Reed,
guy?
Yes.
it says
He
This
is
guy's
incorporeal
wrong.
creatures
No,
No.
this one.
usually have immunity to
This guy's
effects
Maybe
that
he's
require
William?
physical body.
No. It started with a T,
They
but you said
usually
you
have
didn't know the name, and I
resistance
didn't ask what
against
it
all
is.
damage unless it's force or from strikes with the ghost touch.
Was
Oh,
that William
nice.
or something?
With
No,
double the
William was the other
resistance.
one.
What is that
thing called?
I think it started with a D.
Oh, okay.
These nuts.
No.
Okay,
so
so they
I
have-
would say it was like the Ragnar or some shit.
Yeah.
so they have
Dragon.
resistance, and they have double
Anyway.
resistance against non-magical.
So do you guys head over to the armor people or the
Yes.
armor dude?
Yeah.
I walk next door.
Okay, so you walk next door. Yeah.
Is
What?
a crossbow bludgeoning?
It's
Crossbow
piercing.
is piercing because it's the
Piercing.
bolt.
It's bludgeoning if you go like that with it, though.
Okay, so I have to
You
go to
smack
William
somebody.
then, not to Braun, because you said
Yes.
Braun is bludgeoning.
Yes.
Okay, so I want to go to William.
Okay. We'll do the runes first, then we'll do your thing.
Got it.
So you guys, couple of y'all, what pig?
Oh no, I'm going to raise
So
my hand as
rude.
we
He's
walk
not a
into the
cop.
thing.
Oh, okay.
Touch the ceiling.
So Pig, Rock, and Gronar
Yeah.
go into the armor rooms. And you see a very, very familiar dwarf. Seems like the dwarf you just spoke to.
He just
Seems like-
walked to the other.
Seems like
Croatian
Gognar.
twin.
And as he looks at y'all, he introduces himself as Graknar.
Hello, Groknar. I'm Gronar. Nice to meet a fellow Nar.
Yes. My family really admired the Orcish traditions
Oh,
and how bloodthirsty they were.
what a
So they
coincidence.
named both me and
I
my brother
admire the
with
Orcish
the Gnar
tradition.
at the end. I can see that. Anyways, what can I help you with?
Well, I got a rune of potency on my breastplate, I do.
I
And,
can see it.
I want to see if there's another rune I can put on there to give it a property, but I don't know what kind there are.
I understand. Well, what's your budget?
Well, right
My
now I
runes are
only
very
got
expensive.
41 gold on me. Anything in that range or no?
I don't believe there is.
Well, what kind of range would I usually be looking at?
There's only one that I have in that range.
Oh, okay.
That's a slick rune. It helps you escape from people that grab you, and it helps you to squeeze through tight areas.
Oh, that's okay. I just kill things when they grab me.
Yeah, I expected as much. That's why I
So-
didn't really think I would suggest it.
Let's say I could buy anything that you could put on my armor for someone who's, to put a hypothetical on it, level 6.
Whatever that means.
Whatever that means.
Well, sadly, there's not very much.
What about the
Most
next
of my
one up?
runes are a lot stronger than that.
I see.
Hypothetically speaking, if you were, say, like, level 8, I can get you some runes that could allow for you to resist certain kinds of energy, or make you go invisible.
Oh,
Those are the next tier of runes that I sell, but they are very expensive.
now when you say energy, that's like fire, ice, acid, the like.
Yes.
Gotcha. That one sounds mighty nice. I might come and find you when I'm level 8.
Very good, very good.
Whatever that means.
Yeah.
Anyone else here that I can help?
Yes, actually, we have a excess amount of armor potency runes that we'd like to.
money.
We have an excess amount of money. I'd
Wait,
like to
do
spend
we
it.
all have a potency rune on?
I
we
have-
should. There's no point in not using it.
Yeah, no, we have them and we'd like to apply
you
them.
want to,
You don't wanna put
them
one on?
right?
Yes, we'd like to
Oh,
apply
you got
these
29,
potency
so
runes
28.
to our armor.
Yeah.
I see.
He has enough.
Do you by chance have a shadow rune?
I
You
do.
want sneak roll?
Can you afford a shadow rune?
55.
Isn't that a game on
I have
Steam?
13 gold.
No.
The price on a shadow rune is currently running 70 gold.
Okay, well then there you go.
Well, what do you get out of it? I might be able to donate.
It makes your armor give off a very dark black smoke that helps to obscure you from your enemies.
Oh, so you want to be a puffer then?
Whoa.
A what?
yeah.
Covered in smoke all the time and the like.
Puffer.
Really?
A puffer? That's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
The audience was 77.
Anyways, are you going to be able to afford the shadow rune or not?
Do you really need it, Rob? Because I have 40 gold that I'm not planning on spending.
Because we made 77 with the stuff that we sold together. And I was planning on splitting that up.
Oh, I spent most of it. Here you go. Here's 40 of it.
I'll be
Oh,
back after
of
I get
the-
another mine.
Of the
No.
jewelry. Or the one that I sold.
Because you
Oh, okay.
sold your jewelry, but
Oh,
the
okay,
jewelry
okay.
that I sold and the weapons, I was planning to split
Gotcha.
that with everybody. Because
Okay.
I
Yeah.
alright, just taking it all.
That's fine.
Because
I don't need this. It's just
So-
going to sit in me pockets. We might as well add it to the group funds, yeah?
As
Okay.
for the
So then-
proficiency runes that you were talking about, Goblin,
potency.
Did you already write it down so I can
What
How
erase
much
did
it?
you
is
want?
it?
Did you want to
41?
buy some of
Okay.
them, or were you looking for them to be installed?
I actually have one with me.
I see.
I'd
So
like to get
20
it installed.
divided by
Ah,
1, 2,
I see.
3,
And
4, 5.
onto
Just
the
my
clothing.
shirt, and I'm going to take it off.
Very disturbing. But I can do it.
I'm sorry. I'm self-conscious about it
Is
too.
there any other ones that need to be done? This can be done faster if I do multiple of the same.
Oh, I have one.
You have one, and
How much
you
would it
have
cost for me to just use your forge instead?
Because we have.
Because we had 3 total. Who else had one?
You have
wish
crafting,
you
but I
could
don't think
Yeah,
you would
attach
be able to
potency
do
rune.
it for like a
Or was it
room.
for the lion? No, it was for Rock.
But what's it called? So if we divide what we have now, that would be 23.6 ish.
By the way, the potency just adds a one-sided bonus, right, for AC?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
Okay, and let me label this because this goes to the group and this goes to the group.
How much does a pick weigh, Curtis? Or bolt wise? Or actually, I can look
Probably
that up. It's
one.
just in the book.
It says one-handed weapon, so probably one.
A pick's a one-handed weapon.
Lion, you gave me your 50, right?
It's not like a pickaxe.
I gave you 30. I gave you 40 gold because I have 5 and I gave 15 to Rock because we shared the responsibility of that one guy's.
So, Teresa, for the hand crossbow
Shot.
I gave you, I'm just going to give you the
But
whole
this
belt
is
pouch.
mine.
Because in the belt pouch, it can hold the
Rock
crossbow
roll.
and 30 bolts. So you can just put that on your waist and then pull the crossbow out of there.
Oh,
He looks
okay.
at you and he goes,
Yeah.
so you have some skill with runesmithing.
I have skill with smithing.
Very good. Well, I can rent out my forge in the back. It will cost you a gold per day, approximately.
It's not bad.
And at that point, you could just transfer it all yourself if you wish.
So, God, what skill do I need to put runes on a weapon?
Yeah.
I think.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I can do that. Here you go, my
But if you
friend.
fuck up,
Ding.
the rune
It will
destroys
be
It
it.
would
one
just
gold
take
per day.
longer.
It takes over your body.
Okay, here you go. Ding.
Anyways, was there anything else that I could help you guys with? No?
No,
So what do I roll to add these runes? A crafting?
So, yeah, it's going to be a crafting check. And
Okay.
you're trying to apply the armor potency, right?
Yes.
Okay, so go ahead and make me a crafting check.
How good are you at crafting?
Can I help him with his crafting?
It'd probably be better if you did it, to be honest, since you have a much higher.
I was gonna say, can I help her with the crafting instead?
You definitely can.
Okay.
Because I'm decent. I'm just not that good.
Oh.
Okay, so mine's a dirty 20.
Okay, so
That's
you're
a
able to assist
21.
Okay, so over the course of a day, you are able to add an armor potency rune from the rune stone that you guys acquired onto Pig's armor.
Okay.
That's all.
Yeah.
That's it.
Crafting,
Okay.
crafting checks are high.
Let's
Also,
me.
they take a while.
Yeah.
Here's another gold.
Thank you.
But that means
taking
we're
off the gold.
spending.
I am. I'm just waiting to figure out how much we're actually spending.
Okay.
I'll try taking the lead this time.
Okay.
That's gonna be a 27.
Okay, so you succeed. What are you trying to? Whose armor are you trying to?
Mine.
Onto yours. Okay. Yeah, you succeed in doing that. It
Does-
says take another day.
Oh, it takes. Oh, so either way, it takes a day.
It's taking a day no matter what. Yeah.
Okay, we have
Probably
one
unless you
more.
critically
Well, don't you
succeed.
not wear a shirt? Just put on your back.
All right,
Now,
and then
Lion, you don't have an armor potency rune, do you?
No, it doesn't.
No.
No, but I said I was good.
You sure?
I'm Gucci.
so are we putting on Quex
It would be
instead?
great if you
That's
got hit like 5%
That's what I'm
less of
saying.
the time.
It shouldn't
That's
go
what I
in
do.
quick because
We'll
she's
figure it
away
out.
from battle.
Because I usually don't.
But
get
Lion wants to
hit.
give it to Quack.
Yeah, that's
Lion's
because you're
like, no.
fucking
But the
dumb.
thing is,
Lion
you're the
wants
one
to
that
just
gets.
want to.
You're the one
Christian
that gets
wants to.
hit.
Lion doesn't want to. Lion's
I'm
like,
gonna
"Ah,
take
I'm
off
good."
Lion's robes and start adding a potency.
You get
rune to
hit
it.
more
I
though.
never get hit. I've
You-
never once
Dude, you
got hit.
always
The
go
last
down.
time
You
I
can
got
only use
the
that.
last
Please
time.
wear
The only
a
reason why I
potency
went down last time is because I fell 15
But also
feet.
now I
How much
have
were
like
you-
Well,
the
that guy
ram
only hit
rate
you when he
too.
crit you last time, which is why you could fall.
Yeah, but did he
15
crit
feet.
me over? It wasn't by one. I think he got I think he was gonna crit me because I think he got a natural 20
Boy.
on that one.
I will say, if you had done your reaction when that little warrior had crit you, and if you had an extra +1, it wouldn't have been a crit. It would have only been.
See, but that's a +4 that I needed to.
How much is it going to cost
Yeah,
to buy a
do
fourth?
it? And I don't know if I
potency
can do my.
Yeah,
can I
20
do my
probably.
reaction on?
I think at the beginning of your turn, you get a reaction,
Right,
and you
Yes.
can choose to use that whenever you please.
Yeah.
right, but I
And
have
since it was
to.
part of your turn.
But the thing about it is, I
you
have
to stand still.
I have to announce it first.
Oh,
Like
gotcha.
I have to pick
I got you. Yeah.
which attack
That's
I
fine.
do it on.
Yeah.
Either way, though, it's your choice.
Yeah.
Well, it's y'all's choice, but you are a frontline person.
Yeah, I know.
How much
Why?
would it
You know
cost
they're
to
not
buy
that
another
expensive. If we
Oh
buy you one, will you
If
wear
you
it?
want to buy one
Not
of the
there.
proficiency runes that I have,
No.
sorry, potency runes.
Well,
it's
good.
gonna
You can't make the
be
decision. We're gonna buy you one.
180 gold.
That's fine.
one? Oh, that's a lot.
Wait, how much for
I
an
think
armor
you should
potency?
just take it.
180 gold.
Wow.
No, I'll just
Okay,
wait. We'll
can I
wait
ask-
till after all of this
Yes.
stuff.
Why are those so
Alright,
expensive than a weapon? If you
Lion,
don't mind
close your
explaining
eyes.
it in children's
I'm not there.
terms.
Yeah, he's
I
not
don't
there.
want to get.
Okay, I stole Lion's clothes.
It's extremely easy to make.
Okay,
It's one of the first runes that runesmiths are taught.
right.
An armored potency rune is much more complicated. It's much easier to make something that can hit harder or dig deeper than it is to make something that is able to reflect attacks.
I see. Well, thank you for that information.
Are you going to purchase an armor potency rune?
Oh God, no! I don't have 180 gold.
Well
Gods
then,
no.
anything else?
Gods. There's only the.
And on the third day, we brought Lion
You're
with
right.
us.
There is only one
And
god.
Putin's thing
Do we
is
have
armor.
Shark for armor proficiency rune?
Armor potency.
We have 3 armor potency runes.
Yes.
You already
and
applied
Do we have
to it.
enough?
We should wear those.
for
You
a
shouldn't
third,
sell
like
them.
a fourth one.
It costs
No.
180 gold.
If I, well, as a group, we have 118, but that's going to be divided if y'all haven't taken it already.
I already spent a shitload. I'm good.
Yeah, and
Yeah, no, I
so
think we're good.
with your money, I think I could get one, but that would be like the group money.
I have 40 gold.
Yeah,
That's mine.
I think we just protect Quack.
So
Personally,
That's what I'm saying.
thinking,
I think
I
you
think
should
Quack
just
shouldn't
take
get
it.
hit in best case, but I think Lion will always be taking hits. So
Lion
the,
will
thing
always
is, the
hit.
other thing is basically any hit on Quack is a critical hit.
yeah,
Because she only
but
has
it's gonna be like
whatever
that
it
anyways.
was.
Yeah, 1 AC
that's
is not
not
going to
because
change
she
that.
has like a low AC. It's because she has shit HP.
That's fair.
No. Every hit crits Quack, and then every quick crit kills
Every
Quack.
quick-
Quack.
But it
Quack
will
crits.
anyways with her +1
Quick.
because she's at the low extreme, right? But
Mhm.
you're at the
Yeah.
high extreme. So if we put it on you, you'll be almost never crit or never hit.
I still get crit.
But if we put it on
a
Quick,
lot.
we'll just be mitigating it by
Yeah,
5%.
I still get
you know what I'm
crit
saying?
pretty often, even if I have a high
That's
AC.
because
That's just because Curtis is really natural 20s.
That's because Curtis, whenever he's
Yeah.
not a player, he decides, yeah, I guess I'll roll my good dice.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
He
The
saves his
player
natural
killer
20s
dice
for being
in
a
his
team.
20s.
So what are you guys gonna do?
We put it on lines.
Okay, we put it online, I guess.
Oh, he's not looking.
We have a strap of a
It's just like the
saddle.
whole day. It's just where the fuck is my shirt?
Alright.
Well, I
Did
just
you guys
walk
see
around
my
like, hey, guys,
hand
Make sure you subtract that for 3 gold.
Yes.
Okay. And
That's not
Quack,
okay.
I believe you
I
still
got
want to go and see the weapon smith, correct? So you go walk over after y'all are done with this rune smith, and you got your weapons back from the.
Oh, did you finish doing it?
Yeah, you brought them over too. So you walk over to the alcove that houses the weaponsmith, and he's busy at his forge. You kind of get his attention, stops what he's doing, and turn around and look at you.
Hey, I need a specialty weapon made, and I was wondering if you could help me with it. I'm looking for a hand crossbow that I can incorporate my poisons with. That way, instead of having to dip it every time, it can kind of help reduce the time that it takes to coat them.
Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I can do something like that. Shouldn't be too hard. Can I see a vial?
Yeah, pull out an empty vial this time.
So this is what you hold it in?
Yes.
How many arrows or bolts can you hold the coat with this?
10.
Okay. And this cork here
Mm-hmm.
will probably have to have a different delivery mechanism.
Mm-hmm.
No, we all
So-
just took the ring out. So
We'll lose some efficiency. I doubt you'll be able to get all 10 back.
Or
You might be able
we
to
can start
five.
using a
I
feet.
think that'd be reasonable. Yeah.
As long as I don't have to use the
I can do
3
something like this.
actions to do one coat.
No, we'll
One,
make the
two,
mechanism
three.
simple.
Okay.
We can do something like that.
Okay.
Okay. Do you have a hand crossbow that you want me to modify, or do you want me to make one for you?
No, I want you to make one for me.
Okay. Base cost for a hand crossbow is going to be about 5 gold.
Mm-hmm.
For materials, labor, that kind of jazz.
Okay.
And then this will probably take me 4 days to draw up a new modified version of the crossbow. It'll be about 8 gold for me to build it, draw it up, design it. 2 gold for materials, so we'll say another 10 gold. 15 gold in total for me to make you this custom hand crossbow.
Okay, sounds good.
Wonderful. Should have it done for you by the end of the week.
Okay.
It's
I will
fine.
be back then.
Just had a stupid thought. If I got the returning rune on my chompers, just spit them out, bite something, and then go back.
Give me a chomp chomp.
Yeah, chain
Spit it out. It was just spit like sticking to
I don't
someone.
know. Yeah, exactly.
But if you make them possess items,
What you can do is just set them up like a bear trap, and someone
I go.
whoop, got
Well, is
me.
there anything else I can help you with, Gnome?
No.
Wait,
that's
we're at the
everything.
weapon guy.
She is.
Yeah, I am. I don't know if
well,
y'all are.
I would have followed, but you made a good point. Should we sell that blade?
Yeah, just the glaive.
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah, because it doesn't have
I'd like
the
to
plus
sell
one
the
anymore.
We also have this
Yeah.
glaive that we recently took the rune out of, so that might reduce its price a little bit. But
It definitely does.
It has
Things
a
without
hole in
runes on
it.
it really is good, but I can definitely make something worthwhile out of that.
perfect.
Just take a
Then
little bit of work.
here you go.
Let me look
Okay.
up where grades
And
I'll give you half a gold for that.
Sure. That's 50.
50
SP,
silver. Yeah.
and then just so everybody knows, dividing like the group income was like 23.6 per person.
So 23.
Yeah.
Gold
Okay.
and 60 silver. Alright. Was there anything else you guys wanted to shop for?
so are we going ahead and buying that, or are we just keeping it with the bank of Quack?
That's up to you guys. You can tell me if you
Yeah, I
want
think
to.
Quack will hold all the gold, but each of us has
Yeah.
that much gold. It's not like party
You just have
funds.
to.
It's not
just
party
ask
funds.
Quack for
It's
it.
yeah, because Quack is the smartest one of us.
I'll write it down better because right now I have a bunch of numbers and scribbles.
Oh, I need to go buy a
Is that-
belt pouch, actually.
What?
A belt pouch.
Oh, okay.
If you want, you can write it on.
Alright, I go do that so I can hold all my
perfect.
I have a,
arrows.
yeah,
Where
I
can
have a party inventory sheet
For
so we can
bolts,
keep track of.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll add
No,
that to
I
it
gave
later.
my
Oh,
current
okay.
belt pouch that had
Yeah.
all the bolts
Yeah.
and the thing in it, wet,
Oh.
so I'm
Why
gonna
don't
get another one for my
We could
arrows.
just say that you took one off with one of the hobgoblins.
Okay,
They had that.
sure.
With their fan arrows in.
Yeah,
And
right.
you're speaking of a quiver.
Well, the quiver is what they call like the bundle, but I don't know if you can actually like buy a quiver. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah,
put it on
the
your
quiver is what holds the arrows.
in real life. Yeah, but I'm
Yeah.
saying I don't think there's that in the gear system. I think it's
might
a
be.
belt pouch. I don't know.
Oh, I see what you mean.
We
Yeah.
can look through it.
Well, yeah, whatever. We'll just say it's a quiver. It
I
is
like the
essentially a
idea of
modified belt pouch.
In
Yeah.
the 3 days, I fixed all of Randall's bones
Good.
and found my shirt again.
Randall needed those bones fixed.
In fact, he's got
Very
2 more
uncomfortable
bones.
without having bones.
Yeah, so I actually did such a good job. I gave you more bones.
You know, you always
I
present
have
like
a
something
third
else,
row
but-
of
You have an
ribs.
extra rig
Yeah.
now.
Alright.
Now I can't bend over because I have so many ribs.
You'll never seem the same. Alrighty. Do you guys want to continue or want to call it for today?
I think we're good.
We're good.
I think we're good.
Yeah.
The shopping
I was just on
next
a little
thing-
shopping.
The next thing that we're gonna do is
I did
just
not want it to go any further.
It's always
Oh,
nice to have a
yeah.
shopping
You know-
episode anyway.
Yeah.
let's go through 33 more hours of us delving through the mine.
Let's find another.
Yeah, we're
area
already
boss.
at like 3.5 hours
Yeah.
of me not recording anything.